Oh, hi. Sorry, give me a second, just doing some math. 15 times 8 equals 120. Okay. Alright, I'll give it, we'll wait for the introductions for about a few more seconds. I usually wait till like a minute. I'm off schedule today, that's fine. I did adulting today, I'm way off. Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Fim. Hi all. Hello. My name's Quimby. Welcome back to the stream. How you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I did adulting this morning. I went and I talked to my optometrist and I got more contacts for next year ordered. So I'm feeling like I've reached my quota for being an adult for like the week. Anyways, let's see how the game's looking. We'll switch over in 3, 2, 1, and bop. Hello. Let's forget about adulting and just play Minecraft for a hot second, you know? Sorry, chair. Hello. Oh yeah, that's how it feels, Vim. Hope everyone's having a good day. Morning, night, whatever it is for you. Today we're gonna be drying out the ocean monument because, I don't know, why not? Literally, why not? Why not dry out an ocean monument? There's no purpose in not drying out an ocean monument. I think if you don't want to dry out an ocean monument, why? Anyways, now that I've stumbled through my words a lot, let's switch out of F5 view, throw on some armor. I think in the last 10 days when I wasn't here. Oh boy, yeah, there's been some plot developments, as it were. Mainly that, Quimby Absentia, it has been receiving messages from one Madam Piggington, the, wife of the previous guy who was in charge of the town that I, basically drove out of this town 5 years ago. So that's been wild. I drain an ocean monument? I'll do you one better. Who drained an ocean monument? Me! I drained an ocean monument. You are so precious. Hamburgers, yeah. There's now I'm currently using a texture pack that makes these into hamburgers and cooked chicken into chicky nuggies. It was made by Awesome Pizza 25, who shows up sometimes, and they're very cool. Very, very cool. I'm on top of a lit candle. Hopefully I'm not going to burn to death from this candle that I'm standing on top of. Anyways, while we are waiting for this candle to light us on fire, yeah, so Quimby is receiving some mysterious messages. It turns out that Madam Piggington has been supplying the cowboys with the funds they needed to bribe the Woolsworths to give them, like, books and agriculture and stuff. So that was wild, aka we went to a woodland mansion, and it turns out that the cowboys may be a bit more sophisticated than we originally thought. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what's been going on. How's it been going for you? I hope it's well. We might start heading out to the ocean monument. We are in New Stunk City at the moment. For anyone who's confused why, because we left off like near the ocean monument yesterday, I came back and I brewed 15 of each night vision and water breathing potions. So we should be good to go today. That's what the math I was doing when we began. That's theoretically 2 hours of time with night vision and water breathing, which should last us a good long while. I figure that if we clear out the one ocean monument that we have, I may as well just head to another one. You know? I may as well just head out and get things. You know, in Woodland Mansions there are lots of secret chests. Yeah, so we went looking for all the secret things. I think we found all the stuff, I'm pretty sure. And then we burned it to the ground because no cowboys having civilization on my watch. There weren't any secret rooms. There weren't any, like, really secret rooms. I looked in all the walls, I looked all over the place, and there were no secret rooms. Just kind of sneaky ones. Yeah, I got 5 Totems of Undying. It was certainly something. It was certainly something for sure. I was like, wow, I'm gonna look for Totems of Undying around here. Maybe there's just one, I don't know. And then there were 5. Which was, I mean, I'm not complaining. I will take 5 Totems of Undying. But at the same time, that's very interesting. That's just a real fun one, I guess. Alright, well here we are at the Ocean Monument. Again, I figure if we finish drawing this one out, I might just go fight another one, because why not? It's cool that sometimes you can find diamonds or enchanted golden apples. I mean, we did look, I promise. I didn't just, you know, get overtaken by a fit of arson and burn everything without looking for secret stuff. I promise that I put effort into it. It was not just a... No, I don't want you away, I want you away. Yeah, so I promise it wasn't just like a, oh, well, I guess I'm done here. I'm gonna burn the place down now. There was thought processes done. Oh, I should have picked up more coal while I was out. I'm running low on coal for torches. Maybe there's just some coal randomly sitting around the edge of this, the edge of this thing. Oh, hello. I found a cave. This is a tunnel. That was interesting. Ultimately pretty useless, but interesting nonetheless. Ah, there we are. Sorry, I'm just gonna... I don't know why I'm mining coal underwater right now, but why not mine coal underwater right now is the moral of the story there. Is there more? Yes, there is. Sorry, I just want to make sure I have enough coal for all the torches that I'm gonna need for this. That should hopefully be good. I have done something to the ground there, but that's fine. Alright, well, without further ado, I don't know, let's just pull out some potions and get underwater and stuff. Are you going to drain the monument by center gravel with sponges? I have 3 sponges and, I have 3 sponges and a whole bunch of sand. Let's pick up 4 of these puppies and shove them all in one section of our inventory. Yeah, so I've got 3 sponges, a whole ton of sand, and that's gonna have to be good enough. I don't want the sandstone, I'll have to put that away. Yeah, so, and there we are. Yep. Oh boy. Let's pick up 3 stacks of sand. That should be good for right now. That should do it for us. So we're just doing the inside for this one because I've got, you know, a farm on it. But I figured once we eventually get to the point where I'll want to be doing, you know, other ocean monuments, those ones I want to fully drain, you know, like set up the whole area outside, get the whole thing going kind of stuff. Alright. Potions have been consumed. We've got the stuff. Oh, wait. Sorry, forgot one last thing. Furnace. And some coal. We'll take coal too. Yeah, no, how's everyone in chat doing? I hope it's a good day for you all. I'm feeling like I did adulting and now it's time to just go play Minecraft and drain the silly ocean monuments and do the things. Oof. That's a lot of work to drain the whole ocean around 100k sand. I mean, I don't want to do the whole ocean. I mean, the whole ocean would be kind of intense, but an entire monument, I figure, is, an entire monument I could do. You know, just a circle around it. I mean, yes, again, it would be a lot of work, but I'm worth it. The monument's worth it. Alright, so we've got this area done. We need to either go up there or go back to this area out over here. Maybe we'll get this room done. Oh, that's gonna kill my torches. Hold on. Gotta pick up the torches. Gotta pick them up. Maybe someday I'll just become like an absolute like fanatic about this all. I will throw away the sandstone. And I'll just get like a sand duplicator and then just go absolutely wild on this whole thing. Alright, so this one's gonna be a bit rougher to do, considering that I've got a whole ton of guardians in it. But I figure that's fine. You know, we can deal with that. That's alright. Week was pretty good. I only had 2 days of school. Nice. That's good to hear. Was it weather problems again? Because that is certainly a thing. For sure thing. Alright, I'll set up the furnace eventually. Let's start by making a corner. Oh, I forgot to pick up my wooden hoe. I'm gonna have to make a new one. Okay. That's fine. That's alright. I already get the feeling that this is gonna be a little annoying to do this room, but that's a-okay. That is a-alright. Ooh, gonna need to block off that section too. Here, I'll just... Don't need a water bucket for this. Let's go out. I need to set up my furnace and make a wooden hoe. And then we'll be going back in. We just have public holiday for the rest of the week. Well, that's not holiday. There's no English word for what it's called. I'll just say I hope you enjoy your holiday then. Hope that's, I don't know, good times for you. I don't think the US would do something like that. The US is all like, but the children not being in school? What? What, huh? But what will the children do if they're not in school? I needed more things. What will the children do if they are not in school constantly? But think of the children. The children inside of the school. The US has some issues, I will say. Some things about it. I have talked about my utter distaste for the American public school system. That's not something that we super need to get into. Ooh, this one's got a little bit of an altitude difference. The children aren't in school. What will they do? Start a communist government? This cannot ever happen. That's pretty much that. It's like, oh my gosh! But if the children are not in school, will they become the communists? Will they become the socialist workers? But something important happened on that day in history and country. May have holiday for the rest of the day forever. I mean, okay. To be fair, we do have stuff like that. We do have stuff like that. I will. Yeah, that's fair. But you know what? Let's wait for the sponges. I just think it's rather silly that, I don't know, especially, I don't know, I feel like especially where I am, people are always like, we cannot ever have like a bunch of days off because just if you lose like even 5 minutes in the classroom, if you lose 5 minutes in the classroom every day for like this amount of time, then that means that you lose this much time overall, and then it's so terrible and bad, and oh my gosh, why would the children, oh my gosh. No, it's just like, bruh, maybe if you could just chill out a little bit, if you could just maybe, I don't know, be less the way you are. No, like, I literally once had a teacher, like, do a diagram for students where it's like, if we took away, like, 5 minutes of schooling every single day for, like, I don't know, you guys have more time at lunch or whatever, or to have breaks during the day, then that means that over the year we'll lose, like, 5 hours of instruction. And it's like, I don't care. It's cool to be home just because someone stabbed Kangaroo Country 1100 years ago. That is very cool, actually. That legitimately sounds like such a good time. It's just like, oh, why are we not at school today? Someone stabbed the king. Like, a big time ago, but, you know, still. We just don't go. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to get some stuff done here, please. Excuse me. Excuse you, in fact. Not just excuse me, excuse you. You know, I feel like most of my classes, especially the STEM classes, would always start from the first day. So we're actually already several weeks behind, so let's go ahead and get started. Double homework for a few months to catch up. It's like, yeah, so so technically by this point in time, we already should have been working on, like, I don't know, the hardest stuff that's gonna happen in this course. But so we're just gonna, you know, try and do that now. Why? Can we not just have, like, a week of, like, I don't know, normal life? Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, I've really made life harder for me right here. Okay, there we go. I was like, how will I ever retrieve that sponge? But we got him. We got him, chat. We thought we wouldn't get it, but we got him. I can't wait for all the water to be gone out of here and then for the guardians to start going like, we cannot breathe. Sorry, King, but staying home sounds pretty nice. It's like, oh man, what if we just murdered a king or two so that, oh hello. What if we just murdered a king or two so that we could spend more days at home, you know? I think that sounds like a pretty good deal. Just, when in doubt, murder the king. When in doubt, murdering kings is a good strategy for staying home from school. Hi, Point Blank. Suppose you had school stuff and want to drop by and say hello. Hi, Point Blank. How you doing? Hope school stuff's going well for you. I am draining this ocean monument, because why not? When in doubt, regicide? Honestly, though, like, regicide, it's an important part of a growing society. Regicide is honestly kind of nice sometimes. But yeah, have a good sleep, Point Blank. Don't get good luck with school. I hope that you I hope that things are going well with that and that you are not too stressed out. Hope that the vibes are good for you. Maybe, sorry, this is off topic from that, but I just came to the realization that maybe I should be putting coal blocks inside of the furnace so that it'll just keep burning for a long time and then I won't have to worry about it constantly using up coal. Oh, come on. Come on, I got rid of this water. I need to tell, everyone's well wishes my black kids from down the house last night and hasn't come home yet. Oh. Yeah, no, that is very alarming. Yeah, well wishes for Timmy. Well wishes for Timmy. That's just Timmy. Then we heard that we should stab a king or something. Thought it's called the 4th of July. Yeah, no, that's not it. Yeah, I will not tell Sally about that. Here's what we're gonna do. Ready? We're just gonna put that in there, and then it's just gonna keep burning continuously. And then I'm not going to have to worry about like using one coal block for like one coal for every single thing. Yeah, lots of well wishes for Timmy. Timmy's a very good kitty cat. Timmy deserves the utter world. And also to not be lost. Very good cat, Timmy. My pedometer says I walked a kilometer earlier tonight after my exam just looking for the little guy. Timmy's photos to all the cats I met on the road and everything. Well, hopefully someone will give you a lead. Hopefully one of the cats will be able to tell you, like, oh yeah, I saw Timmy out over this way. It's always really scary when you have a missing pet. Like, because I don't know, I feel like I've experienced this before with like dogs and stuff. That you just kind of never imagine that they'll actually, you know, be lost and be gone. It's like, oh yeah, and then they'll just like be able to find their way home, and then I don't know, it's just hard to conceive of a reality in which they don't make their way back. And I believe that Timmy will make his way back. He seems like a pretty smart boy, and hopefully like with the help of the cats on the street he'll be able to be, you know, a smart boy who is found. I'm just gonna smack this man while we're at it. Okay, it wasn't giving me sounds for some reason for a bit there, and I was starting to get concerned. I will bite his fat little face when I see him again. I'm sure he will appreciate it. He'll be like, oh no, I was gone. Who will bite my face? Pedometer is a funny word. It is a funny word. It is actually a pretty amusing piece of language. Cause feet, but also like, huh. Mayor, what does Guardian taste like? Probably fishy, I would say. But like, not a good fishy, not like tasty sort of fish. Now listen, I don't like fish anyways, but Guardians definitely would not be tasty fish if such a thing exists. They are more of, they're more just sort of like sour. Not good fish taste. Jersey, you'll say thanks. Anyway, do you have food for me, please? Aw, that's the cat mood. That's how the cats feel about that. Cats are like, well, it's all very well that you care about me, but have you considered feeding me? Cat really says, I have never been fed ever once in my life, and I must be fed now. Cats really just believe that the entire world is out to get them in the whole not being fed department. Let's just cover up this little area. I'm just kind of going in sections, you know, trying to use sponges as much as possible, but you know, sand is a good backup for that. Oh gosh, would you like a funny story about Tally to make you feel better? Would you like, because she was being pretty funny today, so if that's something that you think would help you not be as worried, then Tally's certainly willing to have me share her silly stories. And there's a lot of water in here, that's fine. Got one more sponge, let's put it right here. Yeah, that's going nicely. So, okay, I'll just tell the story about Tally, because she's so funny. I was sitting with her this morning, like, before I started getting my first stream and stuff, and she was sitting on the couch with me, and then she just started doing the weirdest thing. She, like, sat up. I can just picture Tally chilling behind you going, Quimby, no. Quimby, don't tell the amusing stories about me. So I was sitting with her on the couch, and then she just, like, leans back against, like, the arm of the couch and is sitting like a human would, just back against the against thing. Her little hips like curved so that like she's sitting down again like a human. I'm just like, dog, what are you doing? Why are you sitting like that? That cannot be comfortable for you. And she's like, Quimby, this is the perfect position for you to be able to rub my tummy and for me to be able to lay against the couch. I think you're missing out here. And so we were just sitting there, just me and Tally, just her sitting like a person and me being a person who was petting her, and it was just so silly. I was like, dog, that cannot be good for you, probably. She's like, what? Huh? Were you trying to say something? Huh? What? Why would I not sit like this? This seems like a pretty convenient spot for me to be. Well, that did something. I think this room is going pretty well. I think we're getting her done. There's the last sponge. I was like, oh no, I've lost the last sponge. Oh no. Oh no, this is a terrible day. But no, we got him. I have exactly 3 sponges. 3 sponges and 3 sponges only. That's great. You know, really, really fun. Really, really wholesome, fun times for the whole family. Perish. I'm gonna drop a brick on that guy. And by a brick I mean sand. I'm gonna drop sand on that guy. Oh, hello. Apparently that guy did not want to have a brick dropped on him. Smart choice, honestly. I'm gonna drop a brick on you. I'm always like, wow, I can see things, and then my night vision starts going, and I'm like, ooh, I cannot see things. I've already used like 2 potions. Wow, okay. That probably means I need to drink water soon. Have not been drinking water. I do only get 3 sponges from the other guardian. Yeah, there was no sponge room in this monument. At least I haven't found one. To be fair, I haven't explored the inside very much. Wholesome family fun for the whole sponge family. The whole sponge family. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, we're close to getting a little ground space here. Okay. Nicely. Oh, I kind of want to put one here, but I don't think that would actually do too much. No sponge room and 1 sponge per elder guardian, maybe? Yeah, that's it. 1 sponge per elder guardian, no sponge room. We got him. We got him, folks. Mostly below the corners of the top room. To be fair, I probably haven't looked there. I didn't spend a lot of time exploring this ocean monument. I mostly spent time turning it into a guardian farm. You know, the classic story, streamer fights elder guardians, streamer, I don't know, then turns it into an XP farm. You know, the classic tale. The classic story. But yeah, maybe I should go check the top room at some point. I don't want the prismarine shards, but I'll keep them anyway. I will hold on to them, that'll be fine. Yeah, let's wait for the last sponge. I don't imagine it'd be very useful for me to go inside, do some stuff, and then come back out, so we'll just do that. I must admit, doing this room is going a lot better than doing some of the other sections went. See, look, we've already got floor, pretty much. Almost. We've pretty much almost got floor. And right there. Oh! Oh, chat, we've got floor. You know what that means? That means as soon as the furnace finishes its current coal block, I'm moving it in here. But you don't have to place torches among it because no other monster than guardian can spawn there. Oh, that's good to know. I was concerned about that. I think I might still place a few so that I can, you know, see. But it's good to know that I don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, so thank you for that, Fim. You know so much about Minecraft. You know entirely more about Minecraft than I do. And I'm always just like, wow, thank you. Thanks for the knowledge. Thanks for knowing the things that I don't. Man, imagine knowing literally anything about Minecraft. Could not be me. I would not ever know about Minecraft. I would simply just continue floundering uselessly. I think that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, and that's sad. It's sad that other things can't spawn, or sad that I don't know a lot about Minecraft, because honestly, I'll take either. I'll take either option. It's okay if it's sad that I don't know a lot about Minecraft. Whee! Nice. And whee! Alright, and... Ooh. Oh, that's coming along very nicely. That is coming along very nicely. Alright. Oh, okay, okay. Sad that I know so much about the game. Oh yeah, you've talked about before about how that makes it, like, hard to really enjoy it as much, huh? Yeah, that is sad. It's sad that something that is so fun can be less enjoyable due to knowledge about it. I feel like there's always a phase where you like enter a new thing, like maybe a new like game, new show or whatever, and it's like really fun and exciting, but then sometimes that just then starts to like peter out the more that you like know about it. You know what, that probably isn't actually doing like too much to stop anything, but I will take it. I will take it. I will take this little patch of floor. But yeah, I'm sorry that your knowledge of the game has affected your enjoyment for it. I'm still in the stage where Minecraft is very like new and exciting for me, so I'm always just like, wow, new things. And I don't know, hopefully my bright-eyed wonder will maybe be able to assist you in finding enjoyment in the game. I don't know, that's getting sappy. That's getting a little like, oh my gosh, the new generation it takes the torch from the old and becomes something new. I don't know. I was thinking about something today. I was thinking really hard about something today, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah. It'll probably just end up being that meme where it's like, I think I forgot something. If you can't remember it, it's probably not important. That's right, and then it's probably something super important. That seems like something that would happen to me. Legitimately, chat, that honestly does sound like something that would happen to me. I've just got a nasty habit of, I don't know, just things in general, mostly. just, I don't know, the absolute serendipity of it all. Wait, hold on. I just had a thought. I just... Oh ho ho! Hello there. Chat, we officially have a way out of this room. If you can't remember it, it's probably not important. You're right. The thing is probably like, I don't know, some super important thing that would have been vital for everyone to know, and now that I've not said it, it'll probably come back to bite us, you know. Villager that you murdered for being on the construction site of your house. To be fair, I don't think I ever murdered a villager for being on my house site. I think I've only murdered villagers for being on City Hall's construction site. Oh, but chat. Wait. Oh, and this. Oh. Ready? Watch this. We have a new base of operations. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Do I want to use another entire coal block for this? I probably just need a few actual coal here, because this room's pretty much done, and I'll want to move the furnace soon after that. Okay, let's maybe. Okay. I was like, what needs to be done in this room to make it less, I don't know, less the way it is. Can I enter this, please? Can I just... Okay, so this space needs to be cleared out. And this area needs to be cleared out. And then I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, no, I don't think I ever actually killed a villager for being in my house. Actually, I don't think any villagers have entered my house, so maybe they just learned their lesson from trying to enter City Hall. And besides, I didn't kill anyone important. It was mostly just like nitwits, you know? And they really should have known better. Maybe that's why they're called nitwits, is because they don't know better than to go in the spaces that I'll kill them for being in. I will simply do a little bit of murder. Just a small bit. Just enough to feel happy. Just enough to feel that we've got something good going on. Alright, this is our last round of potions here. Hopefully this will last us for the rest of this room. Then we can move on elsewhere. I'll take the one sponge. Ah, this is coming along nicely. This is feeling very good. I placed that sponge in the wrong location. I picked up like, ooh yes, one sponge that I can use, and then it was just incorrect. That's fine. I didn't need correct sponge placement. No, that's all right. We're okay. Don't even worry about it. It's so fine. I'm a-okay. See, that was much better. That was much better sponge placement. I placed a block too high last time, chat. That's a problem. Hello? Me, break sponge. Sponge is still there. Me. Help. Actually, doing constant like 1-2 might be convenient. Hey! It's coming together, chat. I don't know what I'll do with all this space that I'm clearing out. I think mostly I just want it to be empty because it feels satisfying to me to watch things decrease. You know, just seeing the water become less and less and being able to use like less resources to do things. But if I like fully excavate a different ocean monument, I think I'll want to do something really interesting for it. Villager that you murdered for being on the construction site for your city hall. Yeah, that's it. That's the one we're looking for. Yo. Hello. Hello there. Hello, clear open space. Theoretically, this may also improve spawn rates for my guardian farm. Ocean monument projects are big. And that's why it would be over a long period of time and not be my main focus too often. Because, yeah, because I do want, like, story developments to be my main focus for things, so definitely wouldn't just then be like, oh yes, I'm going to now focus only on Ocean Monument. It'll probably just be like a, you know, I've got some time. I don't feel like doing too much else today. Let's maybe just go, I don't know, drop some sand blocks in an ocean monument. Yeah. Is it gonna make it? Oh, is it gonna make it? Is it gonna make it? Except for Joe. Joe is really important. Oh, Joe is so vitally important. I'll just keep that for next time. And that is that. This whole room is excavated. All right. Let's absolutely ruin my frames by just getting rid of all the sand. Wow! Oh, rip to the fish. Rip to the fish out here. That's really unfortunate for them, actually. Fish are not having a good day. Bad days for being a fish. Alright, so we've got to figure out our next way we want to take this project. Maybe... Maybe we'll go on ground level right here. I kind of like ground level. Oh boy. Oh, we are getting to the complex part. Maybe let's come back to that. Let's take... I want to see if I can find an area that's maybe a little less complicated. I probably can't. I think the other area I could do would be all the way down here and would not be any less complex, but what's the point of life if not fruitless optimism? Let's go be fruitlessly optimistic. What is through here? Try from the top, there's less rooms. Cool. We're gonna see what's in here, but if this also looks complicated, then we'll try it from the top. Actually no, this one looks fine. Okay, so we'll do this and then probably we'll take it from the top. Alright, let's set up the furnace. Pick up these torches that were that bravely gave their lives on the battlefield. Oh, have any of you guys ever heard of the Pet Shop Boys? I was thinking about them today. One of my favorite 80s alternative techno pop bands. Yes, all of those adjectives are important. And I don't know, I was specifically thinking about their song Being Boring, which if you've heard Being Boring is like an absolute utter masterpiece. Ever heard about them? Yeah, they're British band from like the 80s, 90s. They still make music, and a lot of it is still very good. But I don't know, they've got such a philosophy kind of feeling to a lot of their songs. And the one that I'm thinking of specifically, Being Boring, it's a song about like how, I don't know, looking back in the past and never thinking that things would actually be the way that they are now. I think that's just an interesting thought, especially coming out of the pandemic and stuff. Just never in the past would I have imagined, I'll just wait for this, I want all three. Never in the past would I have imagined myself doing some of the things I do today, the world doing some of the things that it does today. And it's just, I don't know, just such an interesting thought process of like, wow, we really sure do like make choices and do things and, I don't know, progress and stuff. That sponge should have been one layer lower, but that's alright. We'll just pretend. We'll pretend that it was fine. We're getting a stretch. Are we getting too deep into the philosophy and now we gotta... It's like, if you think too deeply about stuff like in the shower, you gotta take a second. Okay. We're in a spot where we can breathe. We've paused. For today's stretch, let's go ahead and... I don't know, I just want to stand up. I just want to stand up and like do like a little reach upwards. That one's good because I feel like it gets a lot of your body in. Maybe just like bounce up and down on the balls of your feet a little bit. Bend your knees, get some blood moving. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles. Yeah, that's a good stretch. That is a very good stretch. Thank you, Them. I appreciate it. I appreciate the stretch. Thank you muchly. Yay! Well, I always forget how good it feels to stand up after sitting for a while. I'm always just sitting here like, yeah, no, this is fine. And then I stand up and I go, oh, how did I live? That's a wet sponge, not a dry sponge. I was like, why did I have one more dry sponge? It was a wet sponge. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, I'm trying to empty this space that you're attempting to live in. Do you think you could be a bit more considerate and give me some room to breathe? Do you think you could be a bit more considerate and, you know, give me some more space to do stuff that will ultimately hurt you? Thanks, man. Thanks. Let's place some sand down back here. There's a man back there now. That's fine. That's fine. There can be a man back there. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's going down. Heck yeah. Immediately traps myself in sand. Immediately. That's fine. I didn't need to exit this area anyway. That's alright. I think water physics are so interesting. Like, look at that. Look at just staying there. That's so interesting. Do you think there's anything inside of this column here? Nope, that's just a column. Nope. Anyways. Let's just take a sec, pull out the old ender chest, get some things in here. There it is. Oh, my inventory's kind of full. That's alright, we'll deal with it. We'll figure that out. Let's pull... Oh, I want to get 3 of each, but I do not have space in my inventory for 3 of each. That's fine. That's alright. We will just, drop these things. No, I didn't want you. There we are. We'll just pull through you. Oh, we're getting frogs. Hi, Awesome Pizza. Hi. Hello. Frog, very pog, in fact. Frogs are very, very pog. Alright, ready? Frogs brought to you by Awesome Pizza 25. You're not ready, and... Frogs. Hi, frogs. Aw. The frogs are very good. Frogs are just vibing out here. Look at him go. Look at him go. Alright, well, thank you so much for the frogs, Awesome Pizza 25. I really appreciate it. I like the frogs. Hold on, I want to change the music. This is not the bops. Shopping playlist. It always comes back to the shopping playlist in the end. Chat, at the end of the day, this is just how it goes. But yeah, no, welcome Awesome Pizza 25. It's good to see you. Good to have you here. Okay, that is the same shulker I was working with. But how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I am committing to a lot of work. Technically, it's not that much work. I'm just doing the inside of this, but you know, still, it's doing something for sure. Alright, we've got that, and let's get our potions running again, and then get back to dropping the stuff. Dropping the water level. Oh, chat, am I the one in charge of the, I don't know, the climate crisis? Am I the one doing the things that makes the world have a hard time? Wait, no, the oceans are rising, aren't they? It's like, oceans falling? Question mark, question mark. I hate it when it does that. Well, that was something at the very least. Okay, I'm trapped with my grandparents for a week. Ugh. The very same grandparents who will not let you use their Wi-Fi. Cause, listen, I don't want to get too Gen Z here, but chat, Wi-Fi is basically like ultra important for life these days. You know, can you even do things without constant guaranteed Wi-Fi access? Quimby causes global warming confirmed. I mean, I didn't want you guys to find out this way, but I guess when it comes down to it, yes, I do cause global warming. I'm already 14 hours awake. That's a lot of hours to be awake. Not too many hours to be awake, so you're doing all right there, but for sure that's an amount of hours to be awake. Oh, chat, so I mentioned that I went to the optometrist earlier. And every time I go to, like, get my eyes checked and stuff, they're always like, so how long do you wear your contacts? And I'm like, I wear them for, like, 17 hours a day. You know, that's actually fine, because I think I got rid of a source block in that. Hey, Lulik, hello! Hello, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope your day's going well. Hope you're feeling good. But yeah, I'll chat. So I always like, so that's like that's a long time to wear contacts, and I'm like, yep. And they're like, maybe you should not do that as much. And I'm like, well, yeah, I do like, I hate it when that happens. Like, I do take rest days for my eyes. I don't just, you know, constantly wear my contacts. And they're like, that's good. That's better, I guess. But I just get the feeling that my optometrist would be a lot happier with me if I simply took out my contacts sometimes. But chat, if I take out my contacts, I can't see, you know? What's the point of life if I cannot wear contacts for an obscene amount of time for sight? That's my feelings on that at the very least. Now let's start making a little wall. A little wall for the sand to go through. Consider also I'd like to see. Yeah, no, I would like to have vision. And I know I could wear my glasses, but the glasses hurt my ears. Then see with your ears. I mean, that's fair. Oh, thanks for the look. Awesome having you here. Oh, I really need to get my Nightbot commands set up properly. It's something I keep meaning to do, and then, okay, so I don't know if it's just me who has this problem. If you guys also have this problem, I would love to hear it, because then I wouldn't be alone. I just don't think about things when they're not immediately applicable to my life. You know? I say so bad I can't wear contacts because my glasses are too thick for contacts. Ooh. That is a rip. My eyes are not quite that bad. Yeah, my eyes are fairly decent, actually. But yeah, I never think about things unless it's like staring me in the face. And that's probably bad. That probably means some not great stuff. But it's just, if I'm not currently staring in the face a problem that I'm having, it just doesn't occur to me. And then later I'm like, oh, I should have fixed that problem. But at that point it's too late. At that point the problem is not fixed. I think it's probably just, I don't know, some sort of something that things. That sentence made no sense, but at the same time I would like to imagine that it made sense. Yes. Okay, we've got ground. We've got ground to stand on. That's good. It's coming along pretty well. Pretty nicely. But yeah, so, my eyes aren't, like, too bad. I'm not sure if saying my exact prescription is bad or not, so I'm just not going to do it out of caution. But the main issue with me for glasses is that my ears are actually mismatched. You can visibly see on my face that my ears are not the same size or height, which is a really, really exciting thing. I just simply, my ears are just built different. My ears are at different heights, they are different sizes, they, different shapes even. I'm more like, that's not my problem, but someone should fix that, and everyone do the same thing so everything's broken. Yeah, that's another one, just the, man, someone should fix that. Does not think, man, I could fix that. Well, the question is, could you fix that? Is that actually a problem you could fix? Or is that just a problem that they want you to think you could fix? I don't know who they are, but they want you to think that you could fix it. Oh. Oh. Hey, okay, alright. it's always just so satisfying to me when we get to the point with this that, you know, the water stops rushing back in and making more water spaces filled up. I'm always just like, oh, that's very nice. That's very pleasant. I personally appreciate that. Alright, let's see what we can do with the sand while we're waiting for those sponges to dry up. I mean, I could probably take care of, like, this area a good bit. Yeah, that'll work, that'll work. I got detention one time because of my glasses. What? Why would they give you detention because of your glasses? I don't know. Was it like a you had a problem with your glasses thing, or were they just like, why can you simply not see? Like, listen, I'm not... I generally try to, like, have faith in people, but I'm not... I recognize that school systems are terrible enough that sometimes they could just do something like why could you simply not have vision? Have you considered having vision instead of needing glasses? I don't think I used to be this cynical about school, and then I got done with school, and then I realized that it was all kind of pretty awful, actually. Like, I remember vividly being in middle school thinking, why do people always think that middle school is so bad? Like, I'm in middle school and I don't feel that bad about it. And then just looking back, it was bad. It was so very bad, and I was just too small and innocent to recognize it. I just didn't see how much trouble I was actually having. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll just cover this entire area. We'll just cover this room here and then this room up here, and that'll be good. That'll solve it. Excuse me, can I get through, please? Excuse me. Sorry, I just need to... Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, let's start by getting a little space out here to walk on. Oh yes, very good, very good. Was detention? Translator says he's getting caught. So detention, especially in schools, refers to, like... think of it as timeout, but for older kids, but very much not fun. I've never been in detention. My school's never actually believed in it, I think. But detention is very much just, oh no, you did bad in school, so we will not necessarily like doing poorly in school, but like you did things in school, so we will punish you by having you go to a separate location. The teacher told me to take off my glasses because someone painted the lenses, and then the teacher told me to look at her when she was speaking to me. But it was my lazy eye that gave me a 2-hour detention after school. Oh, that makes me very uncomfortable, actually. The fact that, oh, yeah, no, that's hitting a lot of red flags for me. That's hitting a lot of ooh. But that's fine. We'll just move this. But why would they, why would they tell you to take off the, and then be mad when but why would they be mad when they tell you to take off your glasses and then you suddenly cannot see? Yeah, it's like getting stuck in school. Yeah, that's a very good description. It's like, oh, you can't go home yet. You're stuck here. Yeah. Detention doesn't make a lot of sense to me either. It's like, oh, you're having behavioral issues, so we will put you in a space where you can't do anything about that. 2 hours with the principal, and if I didn't go, I've been expelled for a week. Fun. That's so fun for you. That sounds really like such an exciting, good time that has no problems whatsoever. Why are people like this? Why is this the way that people are? Why? Let's just... I think that got rid of all the source blocks there. If people could just not like, I'm just constantly upset by how bad like accessibility and everything is in schools. It's like, yes, I recognize that you don't want to have to, like, I know, do extra effort for things, but consider that I cannot operate without you doing extra stuff. Here, I'm gonna take a drink of water because I gotta stay hydrated. But, I don't know. Let's just take the wonderfully accurate, I'll be out of context line from Frozen song. People make bad choices. I mean, that is accurate to many things. People certainly do make bad choices, for sure. Can confirm. News just in. People make bad choices. Somehow everyone is surprised. Oh. 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 Oh, we got him. 3 sponge work, let's go. Me with my three sponges. Listen, I know I could use a water bucket, but I'm trying to get the water out of here. It feels a bit weird to then put the water back in. It's fine. We'll just look. It's an elevator, chat. We go up and then we go down. Let's figure this all out. I mean, we could just work with this entire level. I mean, there's water up here, which makes it quite a bit less than ideal, but we could probably take out the corners and then work with that. We have opposite punishments. If someone's not behaving good, then teacher tells them to get out there and go home. They have an excuse clock, which is a big deal. If you have 30 of them, you get kicked out of the school. Interesting. What frustrates me about stuff like that is that then, you know, you're somehow expected to know the material that you missed. And it's just, if I didn't get taught the material that I missed, then how would you expect me to be able to, I don't know the material that I missed? Just a little question for you all, for all the educators out there. I know that most educators are perfectly lovely, but just if you're not in school because you're not allowed to come to school for, like, I don't know, behavioral things, then why do you get mad then when people are having, like, worse grades and don't know things because they weren't at school to be taught the things because you didn't let them? I will get worked up if we keep talking about that, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Well, hello. In my school we have this thing called PLR. It stands for Protective Learning Room. It's a less harsh form of detention, but then you can still get detention. It's considered a lot worse, and it's just, yeah. I know that a lot of schools currently are, instead of working with, like, in the US at least, instead of working with, like, detention and stuff, they're working with things like wellness rooms, that allow kids who are struggling to, you know, choose to take themselves out of the classroom for a little bit to, like, calm down and, you know, maybe recenter themselves. And honestly, I do think that that's a very good idea. Yes, people could, like, abuse that power, but at the same time, like, letting kids self-select, like, hey, I'm not in a good headspace to be learning right now. I need a break. And then not getting in trouble for that, I think, is very good. It's like, wow, imagine people being able to recognize when they need to take a step back and giving them an opportunity to do that. That seems so crazy. Ah! Oh, I have trapped myself. I've right trapped myself in here. Let's just, I would like my water back, please. Please. My kingdom for my water bucket. Okay, I'll just maybe leave that there as an elevator. But yeah, things like wellness rooms, being allowed to, you know, choose when you need a second to calm down, stuff like that, I think is that's a sign of, you know, positive change in education, that they're recognizing that traditional methods of education do not work for everyone, and in some cases are actually very harmful. Let's just make a little thing here. I would not like to make a little thing here. Okay. Now we're figuring it out. Now we're getting the little thing here. Getting rid of the infinite source. Oh. Source block's gone. I'm leaving that one there because my water elevator is gonna, you know, continually kind of struggle there, but that's fine. As soon as this furnace runs out of juice, we're moving it downstairs. Whee! Yeah, chat, I never got put in detention as, when I was in school, mostly because I was a over-obedient child, probably, you know? I had some things where I was like, but why would I ever want to skip class? Then I would not understand the things that I was supposed to learn in the class. I was just a little rule follower, you know? I mean, I look back on the time fondly of being a little rule follower. It's not like it was bad for me. But sometimes I'm just like, wow, I experimented with nothing in high school. I'd always watch movies, chat. I'd always watch movies and stuff and be like, but why are they skipping the classes? Oh, I have sponges. I was like, do I need to go get my sponges? No, I have them. I always watch movies about people being like, oh yeah, let's skip this class and go do this thing, and I was always just like, oh no, but if they skip the class, then will they be able to make this up later? Do they have someone in the class who can like give them the notes and stuff? Like, oh my gosh, are they gonna be okay skipping this class? And they probably were. I mean, I've heard people skipping like most of their classes and still passing with like A's and stuff. My trick, chat, is that I was very good at taking tests. I tested well, and that was my secret weapon against classes. I could just, I don't know, live my life, do things, and then I'd get to the test and I wouldn't study at all, and then I would get a good grade on it. Because it's just the process of taking a test made sense to me. I never had to think about, like, it was less about the information and more about how to take the test properly in a way that would result in the best outcome. Because, oh, chat, did you know that? Did you know that most like, public school tests and stuff can be beat by mostly just knowing how to take the test in a way that will give you good results? Like, standardized tests and stuff I always did really well on because I just knew, like, oh, if I do the answers this way, then I will get the answers. Which is very, very unfair of the system. I don't like that I was able to do that, because that meant that I never actually put any effort into the things. I don't want to talk about school necessarily. Oh, that's good. I know one dude who got in really bad trouble last week, like police involved, and the very next day sneaking one from plastic bottle in school during lunch. Why? But, okay, I will still admit to just why? Why would you... Friend, you got the police involved, like, congrats, you did it. Do we... Oh, no. That does still stress me out, I will admit. I will admit that does still just... Ugh. Ugh. Dude, you've gotten the police involved. At this point, would it not be better to not do that? Oh no. Oof. I think I probably just, I don't know, things with authority, and I'm like, but why would you ever not follow the authority? And that's a bad way to think about it, because sometimes you should question things and not just do things because people tell you to do them. Let's get that all sorted out. I don't want to entirely remove this until I've got my sponges and can come back up here. So I think we'll just leave that there for now. But yeah, okay, let's move on from the school subject though. I'm always like, well, I should stop talking about like schools and stuff on stream because that makes me upset about stuff, and then I never stop talking about schools. So instead, let's talk about crabs. Particularly with crabs, let's talk about cursination. Cursination is this really funny process in which nature keeps trying to make crabs. It turns out crabs are just like a really efficient form of life, and so lots of things just keep evolving towards being crabs, which is really funny to me. Like, of all stuff crabs. Crabs are the way that nature decided to go. It's like, oh yes, we've got a new creature, and it's like, oh, okay, what is this creature going to look like? Well, a crab, of course. I just think it's so funny. I think it's so very, very funny. Crab pog, yeah. Just nature just said, what's a really efficient form that we can replicate in a lot of things and just have be, you know, a good solid go-to kind of deal. And it's crabs. Crabs are that way. That's what we're going for. I think it'd be really funny actually if humans started developing towards crabs. Evolution doesn't have a will. If it did, it would be crabs pretty much. They can just cut their arm and just move on with their day. Wait, can they regrow arms? Wait, hold on. I actually did not... Because if crabs can regrow their arms, that would be... I would understand why that'd be an efficient way of life. They can't grow them? Oh, okay. They just can cut off their arms? I mean, kind of metal. Kind of absolutely metal of crabs to just, you know, be the way that they are. Honestly, good for crabs being the way that they are, being nature's golden child. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I know I didn't need to use a sponge there, but I just kind of wanted to because, you know, I had a sponge and it was the last little water bit for that section. They can just cut them off. I'm so upset about that, actually. I am not a huge fan of that. Crabs just say, oh, no more arm. You know that arm that I had a second ago? I no longer do. Yeah, I'm just gonna drink some water. We can move the furnace. Awesome. Okay, but I'm just legitimately kind of upset about that. That crabs can just say, no arms. Hey mom, look, no arms. I got rid of all of them. I no longer have arms. Just, that's great to me. That's great, small child. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pull all the sand out, then we're gonna go up, and then we are going to set up the furnace up there and just start working from up. Yeah, I think that works. Oh man, maybe crabs just are the superior life form. Honestly, maybe we should take a hint. Maybe humans should take a hint and just learn how to be like crabs. Oh. Sorry, I gotta get all the sand. I just got... Because I knew that nature really liked crabs, but I didn't know... Hold on. Before I set the furnace, I want to check this area. Okay, so this is a pretty small area. We're just gonna put like one coal in here. If you learn how to bite off our arms. I mean, honestly, why don't we? Humans kind of weak. Humans are like, oh no. Oh no, I can't, my arm is stuck in a trap. However, will I get my arm out of this trap? And then they just don't. Crabs? If crabs got their arm stuck in a trap, apparently they just bite them off. You know, that feels like kind of a Chad mood to me. That feels like the crabs just stay winning. I mean, I guess a human could gnaw their arm off, but I don't think we'd be very good at it. I can't imagine humans, you know, doing that. Can I? Oh! Where's that last source block? There's a source block down there somewhere, and I want to find it. I need to pull out more potions. Just came to the realization. What if just crazy thought? What if I had potions? That seems a bit weird. Oh, I'm holding lots of things though. I could probably take 2 of each. Yeah, probably 2 of each is the move. Because I like my arms. Mr. Malouk, would you like your arms if you were caught in a trap and your arms were the things that were keeping you from escaping the trap? Because I think that's the scenario that we're looking at here, is that we're looking at like a necessary getting rid of your arms sort of situation. Arms are overrated? Yeah, why have arms when you could simply not have arms? I think there's a clear answer here, you know? Honestly, I feel like it just makes a lot of sense. Not having arms seems superior. Because consider, people with arms are always so whiny about it. Like, oh my gosh, my arm hurts. Oh my gosh, you got my arm caught in a trap. Oh my gosh, I need my arms to do things. Like, what the heck? Like, why would you need that? Why do you need arms for things? That seems so weird. That seems so unfortunate, actually. Can you planning to think about no arms, no problems? No arms, no problems. Alright, let's just check this area out a little bit. Okay, yeah, we could probably set up the furnace here. Probably give full furnace capabilities to this section. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. Excuse me. Yes, you down there? Suffer. And that's all. That's all I'm feeling about that. Man, animals are so cool. Animals just do so many cool things. Animals are like, ah yes, I will simply cut off my arm. Ah yes, I will, like, I know, absolutely destroy you. And gosh, humans just do not compare to that a lot. Humans just don't have the same sort of moxie. Same sort of moxie. Oh, there was something I said earlier in a New York accent I wanted to say again. That's the thing that I think about, chat. I'm always like, what can I say in a New York accent? There was a thing I said earlier. It was like, oh gosh. That was concerning for a second. What was the thing that I said in a New York accent? It was like, I know that the classic thing I say to get into the New York accent is you bleach it and then you dye it. Nothing else is cool. You don't have to go to work and you can just play Minecraft all day. Oh wait, there may be a slight issue with that one. Your experience may differ. Your experience may not quite be that, actually. All right. We got more sponges. We're doing the sponge things. Heck yeah, the sponges. Sponges are cool. Oh. 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 Hang on. Oh, we found the top. Actually, hot take. I'm gonna start working on the top. I'm gonna take my sponges all the way back down to the furnace, and then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna work on the top. Cause I want to. Cause I have the desire to. Act first, think later, let's try it. Alright, let's just take our arms off. You know? Wait, hang on. No, I was like, is there something in there? No, it's just it's just a decorative piece. For shame. For shame, I thought there was something in there. Oh well. Well, anyway, back to the furnace, I guess. Where's my other sponge? There it is. Okay, so chat, let's maybe brainstorm for a second. If humans were to not have arms, what do you think would be the most efficient thing to have instead? Because I don't think humans would do very well with flippers. I don't know, I just think humans would be pretty whiny if we had to have flippers. More legs. Oh, would we be like spiders? Oh, chat, the other day I saw concept art for Spider-Man, but he has like 8 arms. And I was kind of uncomfortable. That seemed wild. Crazy fast with 4 legs. Okay, so being bipedal is actually like such a choice for humans. And by that I mean it's like kind of a choice. Like wow, humans, you really chose being bipedal, huh? That's really, you really looked at that and said, yes, I will be bipedal. Because there's just a lot of disadvantages to being bipedal. Like yes, we are fast and can like run and stuff. But also there's just so many things that are harder for us because we have 2 legs. We're just special. We're just built different. Try naming 3 bipedal animals. Birds. Birds are bipedal. Humans are bipedal. Let's see what else we got. What else is bipedal? I'm trying to think of something that's like legitimately bipedal and isn't just a cop-out funny answer. I mean, primates, I guess, could count as bipedal sometimes. There's not a lot of bipedal animals, are there? Like, humans and birds are the main ones I'm getting for that. Huh. Is there anything else that's, like, really bipedal? Wait, no, thinking about it. Like, okay. Kangaroos. Kangaroos are bipedal. Dinosaurs? Dinosaurs! Oh, okay, so I love dinosaurs so much. I am a dinosaur fanatic, as it were. Every time I go to, like, any museum, I wish to find the dinosaurs. I don't care if it's, like, an art museum and there are no actual dinosaurs. Point me to the dinosaurs. You know, if there's no dinosaurs in this museum, why are we here? Why have we come into this dinosaurless museum? Where did my sponge go? Oh, okay, I got it. I desire for the dinosaurs. I remember there was a dinosaur museum that I went to a lot as a kid, and that was so entertaining. Just every day I'd just be like, wow, dinosaurs. Oh my gosh, chat, dinosaurs. What if we went to the dinosaur museum? Dinosaurs are just good. Dinosaurs get the job done. I'm gonna need a new wooden hoe soon. Let's make a new wooden hoe while I'm just sitting here. But you know, dinosaurs just they've got a certain charm to them that lots of animals don't have. And by that I mean they're giant reptiles. I think that counts. Yo, Cyborg. Hey, Cy. How you doing? Don't have my axe out right now. Good to see you. We are talking about dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Do I have a favorite dinosaur? I've just realized I love dinosaurs, but I don't know that I could say what my favorite dinosaur is. There's just a lot of good dinosaurs. Dinosaurs equals good. I like duck-billed dinosaurs a lot. I especially like all that artwork of them being fire-breathing dragons. Did you guys know that? There was a guy who thought that duck-billed dinosaurs breathed fire and like had fire in their in their horns. He was just like, ah yes, and then I will make this artwork of this duck-billed dinosaur having breathing fire. And it was just so silly to look at. It's just like, ah yes, and then these are wet sponges. I don't know why I don't know what I was doing there, chat. Just like it was some sort of like I don't know, extreme creationist guy, I think, who was like, clearly dinosaurs are actually dragons as referred to by like this verse of scripture, which chat I don't have a problem with scripture, but like I think it's funny when people take it to extremes, like, ah yes, this clearly refers to this, and it I like that half croco, half T-Rex dino. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's called either. I just like dinosaurs, man. Like, what do you expect me to say? I like dinosaurs. I'll probably just get rid of these. Listen, if I want prismarine crystals and prismarine shards, I can get prismarine crystals and prismarine shards. It's cool. Yeah, dinosaurs are cool. Dinosaurs are just pretty epic. Dinosaurs are such a vibe. I'm very sad that we no longer have dinosaurs. Oh, is the top floor done? Oh, hello. Oh, okay, we've got a little bit more water. That's fine. Probably could use sand for that, but that's quitter talk. Alright, top floor is complete. Now we can start on this second floor below it. I don't think this would be a sponge area, right? I know that the sponges are supposed to be near like the top, but I'm pretty sure this is not it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think there are any sponges here. I think this is just a spongeless ocean monument. I mean, unless there's something like over here. Still not seeing it. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. I don't think I'm gonna get any extra sponges from this place. I'll just have to be forever an owner of 3 sponges. My helmet is not doing too good, but that's fine. That's alright. I'm gonna drink some water. It's called Spinosaurus. I found him. I will look that up right now while I'm waiting for my sponges to dry. We got Spinosaurus. Oh, that is a cool one. Oh, and the fin on its back? That is so cool. That is a good dinosaur. Not the actual animal. Can you imagine? Can you imagine we're just sitting here talking about like dinosaurs and stuff, and then you're like, oh, by the way, I like found a dinosaur, you know? It seemed like a big surprise, but you know, I got him. Well, casually just found a dinosaur, I guess. Found him. His name is Brian. Aw, Brian. Brian sounds like a good friend / terrifying dinosaur that will eat you. Why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos? Why can dinosaurs not be good friends and terrifying lizards that will eat you? I think that we should not limit dinosaurs by making them either one. I think that dinosaurs, especially Brian, could be like, hey Bim, how's your day going? I hope you're feeling well. And then just eat you. I'd be alright with that. What's a little killing and eating between friends? What's a little consuming for prey between bros? Me and my bros just you know, being consumed by our buddy Brian. He's a dinosaur. Have you met my friend Brian? He may decide that you look tasty and then just consume you utterly, but you know, it's chill. We vibe with Brian. Brian's a chill dude, so it's all right. Brian may eat you, but he's really fun, and he always brings the best snacks on game night. So yeah, we just figure it's worth losing a member of the friend group every once in a while. It's like, yeah, sure it's kind of a bummer to have to, you know, constantly be looking for new people to join our squad. But I mean, it means we get to spend time with Brian, so I mean, I don't really think we can complain too much. I might clear out this room real quick. It's just bothering me. It bothers me, chat. It's just not. It's just constantly flowing water at me, and I don't think it recognizes that that's actually really offensive to keep flowing water at me when I'm trying to do my work. Bro, you look like you taste delicious. No como though. Como means I eat. You look really tasty, bro. But no como. No como. We'll simply consume. Brian's a chill bro. No como. I like that. Luke is the pinnacle of humor. Luke's got some real good humor. Luke's really just got it. Like, Luke's just like, Luke speaks and the rest of us burst into laughter. Luke says literally anything. Us turns into the like laughing Kermit. We're just like, ha! Oh no, the clown emoji. Oh, the clown emoji. Wait, is this gonna go? Oh, are we gonna get him? Oh! 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 One more. One more. Come on, little furnace. Come on, you got it in you. Just that last tiny little bit. Oh, it's... Oh! Oh! And there we are. Thank you, brave furnace, for your sacrifices. Oh, how much do I actually want to move the furnace, though? Oh, let's move it to, like, right here. That's a good spot to be. There you go. There you go. And, yeah, and I'll be back eventually. I'll be back. That was intense. The furnace is a legend. I mean, yeah, the furnace... Was it gonna make it? Were we going to end up with the entire thing? Who knows? Only Furnace knows. Only Furnace is, you know, the one who knows the ways of how it will be. We're just all like, Furnace, please tell us, will our crops be profitable this year? Will we be able to survive the winter? And Furnace says, dries the sponges out. And we're like, oh, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. See, it's so convenient. Wait, oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that and then call it good. Oh, time for new potions. I'm running low on potions, but that's all right. No need to worry about that. That's fine. We'll just do it. Extreme smelting in Minecraft. That's really how it feels, though. It's like, is the furnace gonna make it? Are we gonna have to throw in a whole nother coal or something, or are we just good to go? Come back next week to hear the furnace say, "I don't know, man, if we're gonna make it through this next one." And then we all just like gasp in horror. New esport, extreme smelting. Choose which furnace will smelt all of the iron. Choose your pick to win now. And it's just like a bunch of furnaces like smelting, and we're all just like, oh, but that was a good play there. That was a good play. This furnace is halfway through. I don't think any of the other furnaces have picked up on the same sort of pace. Which furnace will claim the title of the furnace who finished smelting first? It's so dramatic. Fantasy furnace. People just make imaginary teams of furnaces. Like, oh man, you know, I really love the furnace with that one little fiddly bit on the top. But I don't know that would play well with the furnace that you have to check the filter on every few minutes. Oh, the plural furnace is fernite? I kind of hate it, but, you know, in the spirit of fantasy furnace, I will be alright with that. Number 3 is a rookie this season, but they're certainly taking it as far as they can. Looks like their coach really helped them pull through despite their inexperience. Gosh, can you imagine? Can you just imagine that? Oh, rip to all first-time furnaces. Furni, sorry. Rip to all first-time furni. They just don't quite understand what really needs to be done to win. Oh. Okay, well this section is done. That's good. That's good. Here, let's just pick that right back up. Okay, and Okay. Oh, we got him. We got him. Furni the science guy. Furnace. Oh no. The new hit show, Furni the science guy. And Bill Nye the Science Guy. Such a person that exists. For sure is a person that exists. Okay. I'm hearing lots of fish noises. Lots of noises from fish, as it were. Seems to be a good sign to me. I'd imagine hearing fish noises means that, like, I don't know, the fish are doing something? Fish are having some experiences? Living some life? I don't know, man. I don't know what the fish are doing. Hopping around, I guess. Perishing from the lack of water, maybe? Perhaps, maybe. Fish are chilling. Ah, fish are chilling. Fish are just like, yo, let's chill. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Alright, fish. Alright, let's chill. Okay, but then maybe the inherent Latin bias of English. Ooh. The Latin bias. I've talked to you guys about the proper term for plural octopuses, right? Which I guess I just kind of spoiled it by saying octopuses there. For anyone unaware, here, I'm gonna drink some water. I wasn't drinking water earlier, so I gotta keep that hydration up right now. Octopi is the traditionally thought of plural for octopus, but that's actually incorrect because octopi would be the Latin plural, and octopus is a Greek word. So, yeah. So we're out here all the time saying, like, you know, like octopi, and all the Greeks are like, that's interesting. That's funny that you think that that's how it is. Because, yeah, technically, according to the, you know, the roots and stuff, the proper term for the plural of octopus is octopuses. Okay, if we're getting even more technical, octopi, that's like pie with 8 corners. Oh gosh, can you imagine? If we're gonna get real technical about it, the proper term for plural octopus is technically actually octopodes. Because the Greek plural for... Okay, so I guess I didn't explain that fully. As all pies should be. Aw. Okay, technically, the English plural for octopus, like the conventions of English plural, is octopuses. But the Greek plural for octopus is octopodes. So really, we're just kind of all saying it incorrectly. Oh, hello. Oh, they do be wriggling. They do be wriggling out there. Hold on, is that it? Is that it? Is that all? Hold on. Hold on, I just want to make sure, at least for this side, that may be it. Oh, no, there's more down here. Okay, I was so concerned for a second, but no, there's... Oh, that's the exit. Let's just, let's maybe just block that right off. Okay, and then there's this section over here. Okay, so we've still got a fair bit of ways to go. That's good to know. I was like, is that all? Have we done it? Have we emptied the monument? But no, we haven't. We've still got some directions. Where did I leave my furnace? There it is. There it is. All right, we've still got a bit to go on the furnace. We'll just leave it like that. You know what? What if we... Let's start in this room here. For no particular purpose. We're just gonna start out here. But yeah, so technically the plural for octopuses, if we're going by the original Greek root, it should be octopodes, which I personally love. I love the octopodes is technically the correct plural for octopus. For multiple octopus. Okay, that's gonna get confusing. Just octopodes. It's like, oh, you seen those octopodes? And it's like, oh yeah, yes, I certainly have seen those octopodes. They're so smart. Octopus? Chat, what if there was octopuses in Minecraft? Like, I know we've got squids, and technically we should just be happy with what we've got. But consider, what if there was octopuses? They're so smart. I love octopuses. They take no guff. They're like, oh, humans, you're gonna put me in, like, an aquarium thing? That's alright. I will sneak out and steal your valuable fish. And I'm just like, you go, you funky little octopus, you. You absolutely go. You live your best life. Here, we better... We better consume. You know, just gotta get the consumption. Ooh, isn't consumption a word for, like, for an old disease? I feel like I've heard that before. I've heard that it's like, oh, they've got the consumption. And I always remember that being like, oh no, the consumption. Here, hold on, I wanna pick up a bit more water so that we can have an elevator up through here, because that's where we left the furnace, but don't people usually, like, die of the consumption? Isn't that usually how it goes? It's like, oh, they've died of the consumption. No, that's not where I wanted the sand. I wanted to make myself a little ring around it. Just so it'd be easier to get up and down. Just so it'd be easier to get up and down. Oh, I didn't intend for this to happen. But here we go. Excuse me, can I get through? Pardon me, so terribly sorry to bother you, but I need to get through and you're kind of in my way. I mean, if you'd rather perish, that's chill too. You could perish. Me just casually messing this entire thing up. I just want to be able to enter without it being too difficult. Is that too much to ask? Apparently that is too much to ask. Alright. Well, mistakes were made. I've got one more sponge. Let's go. Okay. Here we are. This all sounds familiar, but you don't know? Yeah, I'm not super familiar with, like, old diseases that people supposedly died from. I will readily admit that that's not my specialty. I just feel like it's familiar being like, ooh, they died of the consumption. Hot take. Let's just not leave the water here. Let's not leave the water here. Let's just use it every time we need to go up and down. I was trying to do a convenient thing. It was then less convenient. We're not doing that anymore. Which means that I'm going to just pick all this back up. Not that one though, that's to the outside world. There's a ton of guardians out there that would love to kill me for being in this space. Whoop! See, that's... I was gonna say that's the convenience bit we're going for, but then I just immediately messed it up and that felt like a cop-out at that point. Yeah, I think people used to, like, die of the consumption and then everyone would be really sad about that. Ripped everyone who died of the consumption. Like, legitimately ripped everyone who died of consumption. Mostly because it sounds like a really, really silly thing to die by. Like, I don't know, just consumption. It's just a word that makes me think, really? Really, that's what you died by? Ooh, does this connect us to... It does! This connects us to the treasure room out here. Ooh, it's all falling in place. We're seeing the fruits of our labor. This is good, this is good. Hello, excuse me. I'll be right out of your way as soon as I can figure out where the heck I'm going. Me. I need to get out of this place. Also me, remembers that I have no sense of direction whatsoever. This is fine. Oh, wait, chat. Okay, extreme smelting. Alright. We've got a pretty good start here. We've reached over the halfway point. At this point, it's basically in the bag, and... Oh, we've got one sponge dried out. The real question is, will this 3x champion be able to make it all the way for all 3 sponges? The second sponge, beautiful technique, beautiful there. Really clean, powerful strokes. All right, the third sponge is approaching. It's getting to the finish line, and there you have it, folks. The triumphant winner yet again. This random furnace that I made solely for this purpose. Oh, it's just not going down though. I mean, congrats to Furnace. Good job to Furnace for. I'm breaking it. Oh, and it's there we are. We caught it just the wrong time for super dramatic stuff, but that's all right. All right, let's go ahead and leave Furnace here now. This is a good spot for Furnace to be in. Hi, CNR Pro. Hello. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Oh, these are all dried sponges. I don't need. That's fine. Wait, and add. Aw, I keep forgetting to run like. Okay, wait, chat. Legitimate like poll for you guys. Would you rather that I run mid-rolls in an attempt to keep things that I attempt to keep like ads away for new people, or would you prefer that we just continue to not run mid-rolls and just deal with it? Because honestly, I'm down for either. Are you using whole block to smelt 3 items? Because I like being able to not have to worry about. So the thing that gets me about the blocks and stuff is that when I'm just doing it with like single pieces of coal, that's just barely enough that excuse me, can I just get some space here? So when I use just like singular coal pieces for it, it smelts like just barely enough for the 3 sponges, and then it wastes a lot of that. And so I feel like doing it with the whole blocks, I feel like I'm using less coal over time, because it won't like start a new coal piece and then like waste all of it while I'm out getting new stuff. Oh, I need to get out of this place. I am not doing so hot. Excuse me, pardon me, can I get down please? Thank you very much. I'll be out of your hair in just a second. Excusey. Okay, I may need to take some time to deal with this. One coal can smell yams. Lots of 20 minutes if you want. Yeah, that's doing like 1 mid-roll. Here, let's put the wet sponges in here. Get them smelting. Scrap writing mid-roll ads might be good, provide a little break for you and also not necessarily deter new viewers. I recognize it needs more effort for you though. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, that's I always just forget to do it is the main thing, is that I myself never do mid-rolls. It just doesn't cross my thought processes. Again, chat, remember the whole I don't think about things unless they're right in front of me kind of vibe. I really get hit by that with doing stuff like mid-rolls. Yeah, I know, just with the coal blocks and stuff, it just to me feels like less of a hassle over time. It just feels like I'm doing less work than I need to. Try to play ad for like 100 points. Oh, that's actually a really good idea, because then I don't have to remember, people will do it for me. Just outsource your problems to your viewers. That's some good thoughts. That's some good things. Oh, and sorry, I was distracted by the conversation. I don't know if CNR Pro is still here. They dip in and out. But if you're still here, hi, welcome. I'm glad you got through the ad. Yeah, that's fair. Just outsourcing my problems to the viewers would probably be a good thing for that. Oh, I need to overhaul my channel points anyways, because like the like learning my dog's name thing happened. Just like lots of stuff that should be like redone, I think. Could be named something like sellout time, or and now a word from our sponsors. Oh, I actually love that. That's actually just, and now a word from our sponsors. and then just ad break. That would be fun. Oh, that would be very fun. And now a word from our sponsors. But we gotta do it in like the cheesy voice. Go eat dinner? Awesome, sounds good. Yep, go eat dinner. Dinner is an important meal to eat. Hot take, chat. Eat dinner. Alright. Eat hamburger. Man, I mean, it's kind of to be expected, but I'm running through these hamburgers pretty quickly. I do have an entire other stack back at New Stonk City, so that shouldn't be too much of an ordeal for me. Oh gosh, doing the up here space is gonna be one heck of a ride. There's just so many guardians over there. Yeah. Enjoy your dinner, Fim. Good luck with that. Here, I'm gonna drink liquid. I did really bad with hydrating the first hour of stream, so now I'm trying to make up for it by taking very frequent breaks for water. Yeah, so we're gonna take care of this room because it's just very little, and then we will deal with you know, the whole Guardian Mageddon kind of vibe over there. Bop. I probably could use stand there. I almost certainly could have used stand there. That was foolish of me. Oh well. Ah, that's fine. Hello, sir. You doing all right? You feeling chill? You guys, you vibing out there, little guardian friends in this space? Oh, look at them go. Look at them go. They're just doing their best. They're just hopping around doing their little best with it. Oh, it's like a dance party in there. They're just dancing around. Oh, if I had like some disco music right now, we would be discoing. Ooh, chat, on the subject of disco, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Brian David Gilbert's ABBA album, like the Halloween album of ABBA songs, but just, ooh, the use of ABBA in like a horror setting is underrated. Disco in general in a horror setting. Put lava on the hole? Oh, on which one? Put lava where? Because, I mean, there's lots of places that lava could go, for sure. Oh, do you mean like lava right here and then it would go into the dancing guardians? Okay, if they come back into this room, we can maybe lava trap them a little bit. Okay. Hey guys, you want to come back for the clearly not deadly dance party? Yep. This is fine. No deadly anything about dance parties out here. Yeah, that's probably enough. Alright, let's try it. Let's just put it there. Hopefully I can still pick that back up. Hopefully that's fine. Oh, that one's just on fire, but it can't get in the water because I'm here. Oh, rip. Rip to the Dancy boys. Hey, got some cooked cod though. Yo, I'm gonna eat this cooked cod. To deal with the fire damage. I'm suing for emotional damages, but mostly just because I caused fire damage. Disco Inferno? Yeah, no, disco in a horror setting. People don't think about it very often. But, like, it just works so well. Disco, it's just got the vibes. It's just got the vibes that all good, like, horror things need. Mostly A, vibes. B, vibes. C, also vibes. You know? It's just, I listen to good horror bop. What? Is there something up there? I probably don't want to go up there. That seems like a trap. That seems like a good way to perish, actually. What we'll do is we'll just do that. And we'll figure it out from there. Yep, that works. Why only 3 sponges? Because I only have 3 sponges. That is the amount of sponges that I have. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, there is a secret place up here. Oh, hello. Hello there. I need to make another hoe, but that's fine. Okay, so there is a secret location up here. Hold on, chat. Let's check it out. Hello. Oh, this is very sneaky. It's actually so sneaky in here. It's like a little... Oh, hello. Pretty netherite hoe. It's way back in New Stunk City. I'd have to go all the way back there. A sponge room and one from each of the Elder Guardians. Yep. Yep, that's how it went. You poor, yeah. I will willingly admit to that. In this case, in the, you know, clearing out ocean monuments kind of vibes, I am admittedly pretty poor. Excuse me, I gotta get through here. Sorry, my furnace is down here. It's just something that I gotta take care of. Like, listen, man, nothing personal. Just gotta get through here. Sorry, so sorry, so very sorry. But yeah, no, I will willingly admit, in this case, I am pretty poor. I've got some, don't have a lot of wealth when it comes to the clearing ocean monuments kind of stuff. Your new album has 3 sponge rooms. No, not every single one. Not every single ocean monument has sponge rooms. Like a good number of them do have sponge rooms, but there is an amount of ocean monuments that don't have sponge rooms. To be fair, it's very possible that this one actually does have a sponge room and I just haven't found it yet. But I just like to posit out there that there are indeed ones that do not have sponge rooms. So that's all I'm saying about that. Okay, let's just go over here. Let's clear out this top space first. This seems like a good spot for clearing out. I never made myself another hoe. I'll do it now. I'll do it now that I've cleared some space for myself. Should I find one clearing out? Okay. I mean, if I do find a sponge room, then I will feel very silly. But I'm just saying it's not guaranteed that there will be a sponge room. That's not always accurate. Okay, I've got 3 more of each. Oh, that's not a good spot. Pop. 3 more of each, and then that's gonna be it. After that, no more potions. We're gonna have to go back to New Stunk City for them. Pew. Right, the wiki says occasionally monuments contain more rooms with approximately 30 wet sponges on the ceiling. Sponge rooms have an opening only in the floor. Not all monuments generate sponge rooms. Yep. Not all monuments generate sponge rooms. I would like if there was a sponge room though. I would legitimately love if I was just wrong and there was a sponge room and I just missed it. I would appreciate that if I actually just was incorrect. Taking all the potions. Alright, well, we'll toss that away properly now. Be gone. Right. Sand. That's what I'm missing. I was like, there's something missing from my inventory. Sand. Alright. Okay, clearing out this space is going to be a bear, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I put my furnace so far away now. I didn't expect to have to come all this way for things. We need beds. What do I need beds for? I mean, I could use beds to, you know, perish. I could die from application of bed. Oh, they're just really flopping around out here. Thanks, Guardians, for that delightful sound that you're making. Ooh, dance room, party room. That's fun, that's chill. That's exciting. That's awesome, we love a party room. We love a party room, that's fun, that's exciting. We need it because... Okay. I mean, just because is a very good reason for a lot of things, so... Why do you need it? Because. Understandable, have a great day. Alright. Going up here, going over here. Oh, this long convoluted process to get to this big area. Oh, hey, welcome back, Vim. Hello. Ooh, We're gonna get stretch. What's down here? Is this... Okay, this is... Oh, it's a location I haven't yet cleared out. Okay, that's chill. Alright, let's get over to a safer spot to sit, and then, yeah, alright, stretch time. Okay, for this stretch, let's go ahead and do an actual, like, real stretch. Let's do forward folds. I love forward folds. I absolutely love forward folds. So we're gonna go ahead and stand up. You can follow along if you don't, if you want to. If you don't, then that's absolutely chill. Just, okay, but probably standing up is a good idea though, because I just stood up and my legs said, oh, we are feeling something. For a forward fold, go ahead and reach up. Just let yourself feel that stretch. Feel yourself, I don't know, reaching up towards the sky. And then go ahead and fall forwards. Forward's a relative term. Just kind of like gently lean forward until you're like facing down. If you can touch your toes, go ahead and do that now. If you can't, go ahead and just like gently bob up and down until, you know, until you're feeling that stretch. Remember, stretches should not hurt. Some mild discomfort is alright, but you don't want to be hurt when you're doing this. Alright, that's probably a good enough stretch. Thank you so much for that, and that was lovely. Can you add a challenge point thing that's like break Cyborg out of prison? My one issue with that, Sai, is that I'm concerned that you would actually leave school. Like, I mean, I know that you're like not exactly the type to just, you know, abandon your school and stuff. I didn't know Wealthy don't have to contribute to that challenge. Oh no. Mr. Malik, we're trying to get Sai to stay in school. We're trying to convince him that it's worth sticking around for a little bit. He doesn't need to escape too much. She'll be here for like 10 million points. Oh, that's a fair point. We just, I'm like, sure, Sai, you can get out of school if the viewers decide to let you out. And then it's just very, very extremely expensive. That sounds like something that I would do. Just like, at the viewer's discretion makes it very difficult. Can I just enter the water? Can I just, thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, pardon me. Might be out of school by that point. Oof. Wait, hold on, we're moving the furnace. We're moving the furnace. Furnace is going up with us. Because I'm all aboard the side stream sculpture and is talking about a wealthy viewer whose name starts with S and ends with Iborg. Oh. So you're just like, break me out of school. Breaks yourself out of school using the channel points. That would be pretty sneaky. That would be a pretty sneaky move on Cyborg's part if you were to do that. Bop. Bop. There we go. Not that wealthy. I mean, technically I am that wealthy. Chat, did you know that I have infinite channel points? I can highlight my message whenever I want to. I could just, if I wanted to, chat, I could just rule this roost. I could just flex on my Quimby coin wealth to all of you. I think we got rid of like one source block there, possibly. But no, come back. Come back, Mary Jean. I think we got him. Okay. Sponges, let's go. You can play Frog all the time? I can, yeah. Quimby can make Quimby do whatever Quimby wants on stream. Oh yeah, just ultimate power out here. No one has ever been this powerful ever. Enough power to make me do whatever I want? Unheard of. That was not the most fortunate sponge placement. That just means yell poor. Oh no. Oh, it's Sai being in the top 10. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Sai was in the top 10. Sai is pretty rich, as it were. Let's just watch the sponges this time. Alright, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, oh, oh! There goes the second one. Okay, okay, okay. It's going up. It's going up. It's making it. And oh, there it is! All 3 sponges are dried out. You'll love to see it. Join us next time on, just making sure. Join us next time on competitive furnacing. To hear, I don't know, the furnace say. Wait, hold on, we were drying out the sponges? Imagine only having 3k points. I would never only have 3k points. I'm only the richest. Yeah, Maluk is pretty rich. Maluk can do basically whatever he wants, pretty much. Maluk just kind of accumulates all the points, you know? Together we have about 100k. I mean, someday I'm just gonna be like, oh, hey, how many points do you have? And then you're gonna be like, oh, you know, like 100,000. Why? Like several 100,000, like a million or something. And I'll just be like, why do you ask? I'll just be like, no reason. No particular reason for that, just curious. Alright, well, we got him here. That means we gotta start moving down. Oh, Maluk, you're remember when I said that you were the bourgeoisie? Mr. Maluk, you are the bourgeoisie. You're just officially the bourgeoisie. Alright, well, this seems like a pretty good area to go. Yeah, okay. I can work with this. This is chill. I can do all that. Alright, yeah, no, that's alright. Yeah, we can go for that. Okay. And we're just gonna leave like that. I think I'm officially old money. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, bye, Sai. See you. See you next time, buddy. Don't drop out of school. I know we were talking about rescuing you from school today, but I just want to let you know that hasn't happened yet. You still gotta go. You still gotta make it. You still need to attend your school, friend. Quimby streams like 4 to 5 months and you have 85k must be here every day. Pretty much, yeah. Maluk's our most frequent flyer. It's like, where was the sand going? It was going to this side, wasn't it? Or no, was I playing missing sand? I'm now feeling concerned for myself, not knowing what I'm doing. Oh, well, let's start by picking that up. But yeah, no, Mr. Maluk is here quite often. Quite very often. There go my potions. Okay. We've got 2 more rounds of potions. That'll give us 16 more minutes. Hopefully we can make it all the way, but if not, then I think then we're gonna have to come back for it. We're gonna have to go to New Song City. I mean, unless we don't. Unless we think we could do it without night vision water breathing. Which maybe we could. That's a possibility that could be there. Where did I enter? You know, me not getting lost would probably be a good way to conserve the potion usage. Where did I come from? I was pretty sure it was like up. But apparently not this up. Okay. That's chill, that's fun. Not knowing how to get out. This is fine. No need to worry about it. No worries here. How did I get in here? Where did I come from? What? How do I do this to myself? Where did I drop down from? Oh, it was right here. Whew. Okay, we got it figured out. Oh, we got it. This is fine. This is alright, no need to be too concerned about that. I don't know how I do that to myself. I'm confused myself. Let's just say that. Right, a little bit more. And There. Okay. Okay. And if I could navigate, I go this way. Okay, I'm gonna want to start from the top again here. This is gonna be a fun room to do it with because, you know, I still want to be able to reach all the places, but so doing like the entire top level here isn't gonna work out. So I'm probably just need to empty out that space and hope that the water streaming in from this side won't affect it too much. Hopefully that's fine. Hopefully that's alright. Chat, do any of you make like homemade pizza or anything? Cause I've been thinking about getting into it. I've like got a recipe, but it's not my favorite one ever. So I'm trying to like, I don't know if anyone has tips about like making pizza and stuff. I'd be so down to hear that. Oof. I'm like, wow, I should make homemade pizza. And then I just have no idea how to make the homemade pizza, and I'm like, oh, well, there's that then. Do you say homemade pizza or homemade pizza? Sorry, that I can understand how that one would be confusing. You know, homemade pizza is in the classic American food. I say classic American food because it's really not Italian. Like the stuff that the Americans eat, it is not Italian pizza. Italian pizza is way different. Oh no, did the sponge just come here. Okay, we got him. That's fine. Oh, and that just happened. And how to buy a frozen one and heat it, you know? That's very fair. I actually also know how to do that. It's a bit of an advanced technique, but you know, what can I say? Just most people just aren't on you and I's the level of you and I. We just get the stuff done, and they're like, oh my gosh, how did you end up with that pizza? And we're like, well, it was frozen, and then we heated it up. And then everyone just like goes absolutely wild over it because, you know, may as well. What can I say? We're just kind of built different. We just heat up the pizza. Oh, I can hear my dog outside. She's just funny. She just likes to go around and check in on everyone and see that everything's going all right. And then someone will come to the door and she'll bark at them, but it's not because she doesn't like them, it's because she does like them and wants to say hello. She's very silly. She's a very silly dog. Okay, so then the strat over here is that we're gonna try and clear like this side of the room and like the bottom and stuff and leave that section over there. It's gonna be a bit more of a challenging one, and I might end up water elevatoring my way everywhere, but you know what? It's gonna be good. We're gonna get her done. I made bread the other day. Did I tell you guys that I made bread the other day? It was like bread rolls, but it was still, you know, like making bread. What can I say? I do bake sometimes. Mostly, honestly, I would say the thing I bake most often is legitimately pie. Because I don't bake like that often, and so it's usually a special occasion. I'm like, oh, what do I want to make? I want to make pie. And then, you know, that's usually quite a bit more complicated than the usual, just making a recipe sort of thing. Let's pick up water just because I need water for things. But, so yeah, the recipe that I make most often is undoubtedly just pie. Just, you know, one of the more complicated things to make, one of the more complicated time-consuming things, but what can I say? Gotta get that pie. Can I not get up anymore? Hey! Okay, there we are. That's it, and yeah, I'm just gonna water elevator my way up. Oh no, okay, so we're not quite on the competitive furnace section yet. We're getting pretty close though. Probably the next time we come around, we may have to keep an eye on the competitive furnacing. Yeah, let's just change the music. It's no longer as much of the vibes. Yeah, let's go for jazz. I like the jazz. No, wrong one. Actually, no, funky playlist will work. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work out fine. Just fine. Okay. Okay. And we're back. Okay. Just got this little stretch of everything left. Okay. Oh, I was... Wait, no. I was like, what do you want to bet I can do it in 3 sponges? And I was like, I'm not going to make it in 3 sponges. But that right there, that is what I call a 3-sponge excavation. Right, and yep, we've got the treasure room. Nicely done. Oh! There we have it. This space is entirely cleared out. Nice. Alright, so then I think all we've got left... is the, is that, like, big main section. Oh, and we've got the competitive furnace. Alright. Alright, sponge number 1 is approaching the finish line. We've passed the halfway point. Folks, we are almost certainly going to see it, and there it is. Sponge number 2 taking its time, making its way through, slow and steady wins the race. And it is approaching the finish line, and it is completed! The last sponge. Oh! Folks, we were hoping for a resounding victory there, but unfortunately, all we got was a slow descent into sadness. Tune in next time for competitive furnacing. Rip to the furnace. I believed so much, but alas, it was all in vain. Alright, so yeah, I think this is like the last area that we've got. I think this is the last little bit. You know, let's take the bottom section and then head back up. Cool. And we are gonna just use single coals on the furnace here, because, you know, it's not worth a whole block at this point. But, excuse you. Pick up the sand here. And yeah, I should probably pick up the sand there too. Travel up. Is there... Okay, yeah, no, okay, so this is like the main area where we fought the second Elder Guardian. Chill. Good to know. How are we looking? One more? One more. Okay. Right, and got him. Okay. Right, so I think at this point we've narrowed down the water in here to just being like up to this main section. You know, drop that wet sponge in there while we do that. Yeah, so we've got this section up here, which goes down to this area over here. Oh, and that's it. And then that's the end of that. Awesome. Alright, so then I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up the furnace, because I see no point in leaving it down here, because I'm about to destroy my way up. There. Yep, there we are. It's 1 and 2. Okay. Yes. Okay, this is going nicely. Oh, come on. Come on. Well, that certainly did the trick. We're just gonna... Yep, there we are. And there we have it, folks. I think that may be the entirety of the monument. Because, yep, these guys are struggling out here. Not seeing, I don't know, any other locations to go to. That may be entirely it. That may be the whole thing. The whole kit and caboodle. Chat, I think we did it. I think we can now travel all the way throughout the entire monument with no water. Oh, that is pog. That is pog as heck. I'm gonna need to really heal my armor though. It's not looking too good. Oh, nice. And once this place is like entirely cleared out, then that means that guardians aren't going to be spawning here anymore, right? I'm pretty sure that's what that means. So then there'll just be like an empty space in here, and all of them will spawn outside. Yo. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. But I really think we got it. I think we got him. Yep, because it's empty out here. I think it's empty up there. Huh. Well, there you have it. We have a pretty emptied out space. Except, hold on. I keep hearing noises from, like, here. No, that's fine. Chat, now we entered the paranoia stage, because I keep seeing, like, fins and stuff. Okay. Okay, that makes sense why I'm seeing fins in there. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, I think we got him. Yep, this room got cleared out. And yeah. Wow. A fully emptied ocean monument. It's so pretty in here. Like, I love the prismarine blocks. That's very nice. That is legitimately nice. Ooh, and to celebrate emptying it, let's go up to the guardian farm up there and see if our rates have increased at all. And see if it's the teensiest bit faster. I should go inside that geode at some point. All of them are probably at the front, huh? Okay, let's make our way back, then make our way up, and see how it goes. Funky vibes. Is it nighttime? Yeah, it's nighttime. That's fine. We have night vision. We have night vision right now, John. We don't need it to be day for us to see. If you thought that we needed it to be daytime, that's just actually patently false. We need no such thing. Right, we've got wings and rockets. I think I am gonna empty my inventory just a little bit, just for empty inventory purposes. We'll go up and check in just a sec. I just want to return everything slightly to normal. And there we are. And there. Okay. I think I've missed some sand somewhere because I thought this was full when we started, but that's alright. We don't need to worry about that. Just for the other sponges. Oh, hello, cooked cod. Let's just... They deserve it. They deserve to be, you know, wrung out. I know that I should just get on with it and just do the things, but... Chat, my inventory's been so messy today. I just need a little bit of time to sort it. And then here I'll put these raw cod in as soon as that's done, so now we don't waste the coal. Okay, and focus. We've got our wings on, we've got our rockets in hand, sword in hand, alright, and... And... That's fine. That's alright, we can take a little bit of damage. Here, oh, let's look down and see if we can see anything. Oh, they're all disappearing. Oh, there we go. Wow, okay, that legitimately might be a little bit faster, huh? Okay. Nicely done. Heck yeah. Alright, let's just take a second, you know, spend some time here, get my armor back all healed up. Alright, there we go. And there goes my night vision. Seems fitting. I mean, we made it all the way. We made it the entire way with the potions I made. And that's some good news. That means I estimated correctly how long it would take. Ignore the fact that I definitely did not estimate correctly how long it would take and just went, that's probably enough potions. Alright, fully healed stuff. Let's give our shovel a little bit of healing, you know. Shovel's done a lot of work for today. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, this legitimately may have increased the rates of guardians. That wasn't the point of this whole exercise. Legitimately, the point of this whole thing was that I was like, yeah, I want to clear out an ocean monument. I want to get it all dried up. But it's good to know that it actually does have some sort of positive effect. Let's just get all of my gear, you know, healed up a little bit. Right, there we are. And just for posterity's sake, I might I might get to level 83. Ooh, let's sort the chests. Okay. Do I kind of want this whole thing to be like prismarine crystals. So then, you know, there's always, and then this one always has like prismarine crystals in it, so then prismarine crystals always just go straight from here into here. Yeah, let's just remove like, let's take like 3 stacks of things out to make some room for some crystals. And give it a little bit of space. A little bit of space for error. Oh, we're almost to level 83. Oh, there we are, level 83. Okay. That was the goal. Things are looking pretty good with the storage collection system. I'm feeling pretty good to exit this area. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just making sure that it is just going to be crystals going into here. What's the contents of this hopper? No, not the chest, the hopper. Shards and then crystals. Okay, so that may take some work. Sorry, they're just here. They're simply here. What can I say? See thing, fight thing with sword. See this from the first time? Yeah, it's I wanted one that would not require me to drain out the monument, and then we kind of see how that went. And it's like, I'm gonna do one that doesn't require me to drain the monument. Drains the monument. You know? How does it work? Okay, so the way it works is, down at the bottom, I've covered the top part of the, monument with the soul sand. We'll take a look in a sec. I'll just smack these guys right here. I've got soul sand covering the bottom, which like causes the guardians to go up, and then like water arranged so that it sends them towards the middle, and then soul sand there takes them up this little tube thing up to the top where it drops them down, taking away, you know, a good portion of their health so that I can just kind of fight them when they get here. Here, let's pull on the wings and take an old look at that. Sorry, they just keep showing up and being here, and then I keep wanting to fight them once they're here. I've got some problems. I should not do that while wearing my wings, though. That would be bad. Anyways, actually, don't even need to wear the wings. We can just drop down. It looks slow. Oh, works well enough for me. For my purposes, I think it's pretty alright, but to be fair, I just wanted something really simple. That's alright, okay. Whee! So see, I've got here, you know, this whole system puts guardians in there, they go up, they drop down, etc, etc. So I just gotta pick up all the, not all the ink, I don't need this much ink. Yeah, I'm not sure, I don't know rates as compared to other things, but for my purposes, what I use it for, it's pretty alright. Let's just... me just picking up all the ink for some reason. I don't even need this much ink. Why am I picking it up? It's just because it's there. That's the only reason that I picked it up, is because it was there. This is fine. Don't worry about this. This is fine. This is fine. But yeah, so with that in mind, let's probably just head back to New Stonk City now. And I've cleared out the monument. That's what I set out to do. So I'm not feeling quite ready to be done yet. So I guess we've got some options. We can go back and work on the secret lab. We can find like another monument to fight the guardians at. If we wanted to, we could, like, I don't know, work on some other projects. I guess whatever sounds good to you guys, I'm down for. I have already. I was intending on turning this place into like a secret bunker sort of thing. Ignore this. This was, I dug in at the wrong spot. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to turn this into a secret bunker storage system for, you know, excess stuff from the Guardian farm. But I think I ran out of inventory space on it. Let's just deepen it a little. I want to put like a whole ton of chests in here and then just, you know, have all the storage space. Hopefully that's not gonna... Okay. And one thing I want to do with this is I want to replace all of the like walls and ceiling blocks with prismarine so that it's really, you know, really fits the theme. So yeah, just like prismarine all over. So then it's like from the top, it's just a funky little island place. But once you like get down here, then it's, you know, it's quite a bit more than that. And let's just gonna leave it here for now, but just had to make sure that no torches would get yoinked in the making of this area. Because then it's just like, oh no, I need to store some things. And then I just like go to a little spot and dig down and then like hidden bunker. Is that... Oh, this is the crafting table I left here ages ago. I have a problem with hidden bunkers. I'm always just like, and then I will make a hidden bunker. And it's like, you don't need another hidden bunker. But what if I did need another hidden bunker? I would just like us to consider for a second that maybe I do need a hidden bunker. Like, you don't know my life. You don't know what I need. What if I just want a hidden bunker? What if... Have you considered that, huh? Let's go back to New Stonk City. Excuse you. Excuse you. Yeesh. Anyway. I mean, legitimately, that did go quite a bit smoother than I thought it would. I just wasn't expecting it to not be that hard. I think I really kind of struggled yesterday with my sponge placement, I think was the problem. Where I'd always end up like trying to pull from infinite sources and then I'd like refill back up into an infinite source. But I think we solved that problem today. I think we're all right. I think we're okay. I think it's fine. Whew. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be honest, my brain is like 90% blank right now. What if we ran a slight small scam together? I have in my ender chest a whole ton of clay blocks, and I have in my village a whole ton of masons who would love to trade me for those clay for the clay inside the clay blocks. What the masons don't know is that when they start giving me a discount of 9 clay balls for 1 emerald, I then immediately scam them by spending those emeralds on 10 bricks. So all I'm saying is we could run a pretty nice scam here for the last like 30 minutes of the stream. Cause I need many bricks. Have I shown you guys the factory, the second factory we want to build? I used all of my leftover bricks and stuff that I'd gotten from like the tenements, and I got the first layer down, and that's it. That's all. So I'm gonna need an obscene amount of bricks for this factory, because this one's gonna be really large. It's gonna be like multiple stories. It's gonna have like walkways in it and like different little paths and stuff. It's gonna be quite a bit larger than other stuff. But for the moment, just gonna drop some things off, clear up inventory space for some clay and squid ink. There we are. Could probably trade away a bit of my iron. Ooh, the sponges go in here. And bottles go in the lab. Oh, wait, chat. I haven't shown you guys the work I've been doing on the lab. Just a little bit. Mostly just like some structural things with the lab. But, thank you. But this floor is still entirely the same. Haven't done anything with it. But down here, I changed the lantern system, and I think it's looking a lot nicer. This stuff I haven't really gotten to yet, but so now we've got a much cleaner like lighting system on the walls. This all is going to change. The floors look a lot better. The ceiling looks a lot better. This section still has a lot of work to be done, but it's got a ceiling and a floor, which it didn't have previously, I'm pretty sure. So that's progress. I still need to take out all the walls. But yeah, no, the lab's just feeling, like, especially this section, it just feels so much nicer, so much cleaner, and less, I don't know, just like I threw a bunch of stuff out the wall for it. But yeah, I need to put the bottles away. That was the original purpose I came here for. But yes, I'm feeling very pleased with the lab. I want to maybe someday like do a thing with all this, like put secret doors behind all these so that I can make like potion storage rooms or something. I don't know, just some things, some ideas for the future. Not for today though. For today, I don't think I've slept in a bed in a hot second, so if I stay out any longer, phantoms are probably going to start coming around and trying to mess up my entire life, but I don't want them to. So I will acquiesce to their demands and sleep. And drink water. You gotta drink the water. Ooh, chat. Things I was thinking about yesterday. I don't know how many of you are like interested or in this or like know anything about this, but it turns out that there is a Wheel of Time series being made. I've talked about the Wheel of Time a little bit, mostly just calling it like one of the most intense like epic fantasy series that I've ever read ever. For those not in the know, it is a series of 14 books, all of them between like 600 and 1,000 pages. And it just tells like this really epic fantasy story that goes over like years of existence. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little scared for them to try to adapt it into like into a TV series, because the books are written by Robert Jordan, who is well known as like one of the most intense world builders in like epic fantasy fiction kind of stuff. That's a lot. This clay. Oh, the books. I was like, is this? I don't think this is that much clay, but yeah, no, the books. It's so many. I've read the series twice, which most people will tell you is kind of a crazy person thing to do. But oh gosh, just the scope of the story is so huge that I'm not sure it can be captured. There's so many different characters, so many different plot lines, so many different like story elements. Like legitimately, if I get started talking about Wheel of Time stuff with someone else who's read the Wheel of Time, we can cross over like so many different characters, so many different plot points and stuff, and then just still not have touched on like 3 whole books. We're just gonna work with Macy here for a little bit. Yeah, so we can You can just talk about so many things, and it's like, oh yeah, and then remember like in book 4 when we first meet Avienta or something? And okay, let me to just give you an example of how absolutely insane this series is. I'm gonna do my best to name 20 characters of the Wheel of Time for you. I feel like this is something that you usually can't do with a book series. You know, at the very least, it'll be difficult to do. But here we go. No, I need to pick up more clay. Here we go, 20 characters. Rand, Matt, Perrin, Moraine, Tom Marilyn, Nynaeve, Egwene, Elaine, Avienta, Min. I've lost count of how many it is already. I think that was 8. Hold on, I'm gonna stop moving and count them. Like, using my fingers as a guide. Alright. Rand, Matt, Perrin, Moraine, Tom Marilyn, Egwene, Nynaeve, Elaine, Avienta, Min, Talmains, Swan Sanche, Gareth Bryn, Malkedian, Lanfear, Demandred, Samael, Grandel, Pavara, Andrel. Okay, so that was 20. That was 20 right there. And chat, that doesn't even begin to describe, like, any amount of the characters. There's so many other than them. One of the key features of Robert Jordan's writing, I can talk, is that he has a habit of just making a whole ton of characters that show up, like, once, and then 5 books later they'll suddenly come back and be, like, super important to the plot or something. Or he could write a character, like, in the first book, leave them alone until the very end of the series, and then come back to them and be like, oh, by the way, this character's, and, like, remember the character's name, like, whatever they were doing in the first book, etc., etc. Just, like, all this stuff. And, oof. Because, like, most of the characters I mentioned were either from, like, the very first book or from, here, I'm just gonna exchange these. They were either from the very first book. Alternatively, they were some of the, like, main bad guy characters. Let's just put that away. I have not left room for my ender chest. It'll just sit there. It'll just sit right there. Oh, I haven't left room for the clay either. I've made some lapses in judgment. Where did it go? There? Yeah, okay. We'll just put some of these away. We'll just put one more of these away. Okay. And go to the top of this. Okay. But back to the subject of the Wheel of Time. Yeah, so most of them were either, like, big bad guys or characters from the very first book. We're not even getting into, like, Ruark, who's one of the, like, Aiel tribe leaders. We're not getting into Tuon, who's the, like, Empress of the Shanshan, at least after a point. There's just so many characters, so many people, so many things. And some people's capacities to keep track of all their character names and arcs. And here I'm having trouble remembering names of people I've met. Yeah, no, legitimately. And, like, just to give you an example of just how absolutely crazy some of the stuff is. There's a horse in the first book. And I think she shows up a little bit in some of the other books. But then she has, like, an important major role in the final book. And just this horse that, sure, like, we liked her when she was around, but hasn't been important to the plot in ages, but just suddenly, oh my, she's back. And it's just so crazy. And that's not even getting to, oh, I didn't even mention, like, Lan Mandragoran. I didn't mention most of the Aes Sedai. I didn't mention a lot of the Ashaman. There's just so much that we didn't cover in those 20 characters. And I feel like with most series, you could, like, naming 20 characters, usually will get through most of the main characters, most of the side characters. You want to keep track of, like, the fun villains that you want to follow through the story. Not in the Wheel of Time. In the Wheel of Time, that'll barely get you through the first book. Oof, and then, oh gosh, and then once we start getting to, like, into like side characters that show up for a few books and then we don't see them for a hot second and then we see them again and we go, oh, I remember you. It's just so very much happens in all of that. Oh, that's cool. I'm level 85. Thanks. Thanks, people. I don't know, just the Wheel of Time. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh wait, back to the subject of why the Wheel of Time got brought up. Yeesh, if I could have thoughts. They're making a series out of it. And now just think of like everything that I just talked about with all of that stuff. And now just consider for a second that they're gonna try and turn that into a series. It's like just the sheer amount of casting involved in that, I think, brings it to the level of ludicrous. It's just, oh, we're going to turn this massive thing into a series. What's the budget needed for casting? And it's like, you know, all of it. All of the budget is needed for the casting. The trailer looks cool, admittedly. I wish I could tell who the characters were. I could tell who Rand was, and that's probably the most important part. Being able to know who Rand is probably the most important thing, but like, consider that my favorite character is Matrim Cawthon. So, you know, maybe I would like to know what Matt is gonna look like. Maybe I would like to know who Perrin's gonna... I think I could maybe tell who Perrin was gonna be. It was really easy to tell who Moiraine was. Moiraine she's a very important character, like I just like how it makes me go up when I do that. Moiraine was a very important character in the first book, and she shows up like with some other stuff. But she pretty much disappears after the first little... No, the 5th book. She disappears in the 5th book. I'm pretty sure. Sorry, chat. Sorry, this has turned into me desperately trying to remember the Wheel of Time. Yeah, Moraine's casting does look perfect. She does look absolutely correct. Oh, look, Bob the sheep ate the grass. That's pleasant. That's good for Bob the sheep. But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I just personally cannot imagine the scope that the series would need to cover, because there are whole books where main characters don't appear. There's a book, I think it's like book 8? I'm pretty sure it's book 8, where one of... Oh gosh, chat. I don't know if I've told you guys about this before, but it frustrates the heck out of me. In book 7, it ends on a cliffhanger with one of the main characters, like, having a wall fall on them, and then that character doesn't show up for the entire next book. Just the entire next book. It's like, oh man, I can't wait for the next book to come out so that we can figure out if this character is gonna be okay. And then the character just doesn't show up for the entirety of the next book. Because there's just too much going on in the world. There's so much happening that one of the main characters just gets left behind for a book because we can't cover what's happening to him. I really hope that this series that the TV series gives the Wheel of Time the justice that it deserves. I really, really hope that it's not gonna turn out terrible. But in all honesty, chat, I just don't know how anyone could do justice to that. There's just entirely too much. Like, oof. And I'm thinking about how they're gonna follow, like, the 3 main characters or the things, because one of my favorite things about the Wheel of Time is that all 3 of the main characters eventually become main characters in their own right. So, you know, usually in, like, a fantasy series or something, there'll be like the first big main character who, like, all the, like, really important stuff happens to and happens with. And then the other 2 main characters are still going to be important, but ultimately are, you know, side characters in the grand scheme of things. In the Wheel of Time, the 2 side main characters eventually end up taking on storylines and, like, prophecies and responsibilities of their own, to the point where at the end of the series, I was like, these people cannot share the same sort of space that they did at the beginning, because they've just grown to encompass too much. If we were to put them all in the same room and expect them to go back to the way that things were in the first book, it just wouldn't work, because they aren't that way anymore. They've got too much going on, too many things that they've done and haven't done, and all this stuff, and oof. I mean, it's really beautiful to see. It's really interesting to see something taken to that level of, like, epic fantasy, to that level of extreme things. Ooh, okay, we're starting the scam. This is where the scam begins. Because we just traded not as much clay for the same amount of bricks. But, oh gosh, I just... On one hand, I'm kind of excited to see what it's gonna be like, but on the other hand, I'm not excited to see what it's gonna be like, because I could very easily seeing it flopping so hard. I could see it just... people be like, wow, I'm glad that they decided to try to do this, but please never ever try that ever again. Please just cease and desist. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sincerely, the people who have read the books. My main concern is how they're going to run the magic system, because the Wheel of Time has a pretty unique magic system called... Or I guess it's not unique, but it's a very descriptive magic system. The magic system, it's called, like, channeling. They, magic users, like, dip into this ancient power that they've got and, you know, do stuff with, and then they have to, like, weave strands of it to do different things. So again, not exactly unique necessarily, but, so either be pleasantly surprised or you'll be expectedly disappointed. That is a good way to describe how I'm feeling about it. It's like, man, this is either going to be probably everything that I want, or absolutely nothing that I wanted ever. I'm wondering how they're going to do the stuff with with the channeling, because only people who can channel can see the channeling, and some of the main characters can't do the magic. In fact, a good number of the characters can't do the magic, so they can't. So whenever people are, like, doing magic, they can't see that. They can't tell what's going on. So are they going to always do the magic? Are they going to never do the magic? Will we be able to see okay, that's a big concern, because perspective and whoever's head we're in makes such a big difference for the Wheel of Time. Like, each character has a different narration style, they notice different things, they expect different things. So if they, I want the show makers to be able to find a way to clearly identify to us whose head we are in at the moment. Whose eyes are we looking through? Are we looking through Rand's eyes? Are we looking through Matt's eyes? Are we looking through Perrin's eyes? What is going on at someone? Because when Perrin's in, like, Teleron Riyadh, that's different from when Egwene's in Teleron Riyadh. And when Rand is channeling, that's different from, like, when Egwene is channeling and stuff. And so if they could find a way to tell us whose perspective that we're seeing stuff from, and then like give each character the things that they deserve through that would be so good. That, I think, would go a big way towards, like, you know, making me feel confident in the series. If they could just, you know, somehow figure that out. It's pretty unlikely, though. I think they'd have to develop, like, entirely new systems of filmmaking for stuff like that, I think. Which is unfortunate. Because, again, I want it to do well. I want it to succeed. I want to watch this series and go, man, they captured perfectly exactly how this is supposed to go. But I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. Not to mention that the series itself does have, like, some big flaws that are not ideal. Particularly when it comes to Nynaeve's character. Boy, let's talk about Nynaeve. And I know I know that this won't make sense to most of you, because I would assume that most of you haven't read The Wheel of Time. But Nynaeve's character is important to talk about, because she demonstrates some of the weaknesses of the series, let's say. Nynaeve starts the series as just like such a fan favorite character. She's so good. She like the way she acts about things, her like experiences with like with Lan and all the stuff with that. It's just so good. Nynaeve is so good. And then around, oh gosh. And then she starts getting worse, is the problem. She starts off really, really strong. Good character. I love to see her journey. Her accepted trials in the second book is one of the most heart-wrenching scenes that I've ever experienced in literature. And then she gets bad. And not just like kind of bad, not like evil, the villain kind of bad. No, she just gets very badly written. So poorly written. She's like whiny all the time. She's lost a lot of the like cool maturity that she had in the early books. There's one particular thing with like I'm just gonna spoil things for you left and right. In the fourth book, is it the fourth book? Yeah, the fourth book. One of the characters does something really, really like impressive and beautiful. He like goes up against an impenetrable fortress to save some characters, and Nynaeve is one of them. And then they're just sort of like, oh, but we could have handled that ourselves. Why did you think you had to like come save us? And they couldn't have. There was literally nothing they could do. Again, impenetrable fortress. They were in the grips of one of the like big bad guys. They just couldn't. But and then they're just really weird about it for the next books until Brigitte comes along and knocks some sense into all of them. It's just, you hate to see it. But then she gets written good again later in the series, so that's all right. That's fine. She makes it back, and we're all so glad when she does, because again, Nynaeve is like one of the best characters. Her storyline and like her stuff with Lan, it's very disappointing. Yeah, it's mostly because Robert Jordan wasn't great at writing women. Like, frankly, straight up, it's because Robert Jordan wasn't great at writing women. And that's unfortunate to see, but it's just what happened. But then, you know, later her character gets redone better and we like her again, and then it's all sunshine and roses and happy. Oh, sorry, Mason, can't talk to you yet. Oh. We talked to Macy, we talked to you. Where's the last Mason? Where's the last Mason? There's one more of you. I've got 4. Mason, not you, and then Macy. Where's the last one? But yeah, so Robert Jordan, not the greatest at writing women. In fact, pretty bad at it. And just like, get good, man. Just write good woman characters. Do it, you won't. Just like that. So did you learn to write women better, or did it just work out for her? Okay, that's a good question. Because possibly, I don't know if I can analyze his style well enough to say if he did or didn't. One important thing that does happen is that Robert Jordan actually did not finish out the series. He died around the 11th book, and Brandon Sanderson finished the rest of it. And I've got some issues with Brandon Sanderson, but he was an excellent choice for finishing The Wheel of Time, and he did it beautifully. And I think that Brandon doing the writing did a lot for Nynaeve's character. That helped out a good bit. But she did start to get better even before then, so maybe Robert Jordan just figured out how to write female characters. I don't know. All I know is that it got better. It got better, and then we were all very happy. And now we gotta wait for the Masons to go to work. I could just, I could get another stack of this knocked out. I could do that, yeah. But yeah, oh gosh. And I'm very confused about the series, because I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know how long they're going to allot to each book, because many of the books take place over months, and I'm not sure how much sense it would make for If they did like 1 season per book, that might work. But that would also then be, you know, like a huge endeavor. Absolutely gigantic. And even then, I don't think it would get all the detail that they wanted. So it's just kind of a fun question of what's gonna happen with that? Are they gonna compress books and then miss a whole bunch of the material that made it good? How are they gonna handle it? Because again, it takes place over so long with so many things happening, so what's that gonna be? How are you gonna make that happen? What's gonna be the vibe there? And who knows? Who knows what it's going to be? Maybe it will all just end up terrible and we will hate it, but no way to tell until it happens. No way to determine what will happen will be. The wheel weaves as the wheel wills, as they would say in The Wheel of Time. Woo! At the very least, from what I could tell in the trailer, they did seem to understand just how epic the entire series needs to be. Like, with a lot of the music choices and, like, setting choices, I think they've got it in the bag with that, but again, we'll just have to find out. And maybe it will be terrible and I will hate it, and I will complain to you all if I actually hate it. How does that sound? If it actually turns out to be bad, I will come to you all and be like, so, let's talk about what an absolute disaster this was. Let's talk about how not fun the entire thing is. Let's talk about where they messed up, and how they messed up, and what they could have done to make it better. Could they have made it better? Again, this is gonna be, this series is gonna be a lot. We'll find out. It'll be such a fun adventure for all of us. And that's a promise. Yep, that's a promise from me to you. I will complain to you all if this series makes me unhappy. You will hear about it if they messed up. It will not be a suffer in darkness. Did the Wheel of Time go well? Did Quimby like it? You will know. You for sure will know. Alright, and next group of clay. Weird. Ah, that's fine. We are just pounding through this clay. We're just slicing and dicing through it. You'll love to see it, chat. You'll love to see it. This is just me staring at clay for like 15 minutes while ranting about books. It is a good book series, though. I'm always like, man, I should reread The Wheel of Time, and then I remember that it's 14 books long, and it's huge, and a lot of the middle books are very dense. And I'm like, maybe I won't reread it. I'm sure someday I will. I'm sure someday I'll go back and be like, and I'll feel all the feelings and do all the things and experience all the stuff, but again, today is not that day. Today is for sure not that day. I think a lot of today will not be that day will happen. A lot of today's will not be the days that that sort of thing will occur. Doing this with Efficiency 5 is a lot faster than doing it without Efficiency 5. I used to not use Efficiency 5 when doing this whole thing. It would always take ages to get down to the ground. I'd be able to do like 2 towers in a day, and now I think I can do considerably more than that, so that's good. I think we're getting her done. Okay. Clay in hand, we approach the masons. Hey, Mason. Hey, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope Mason is vibing. I bet Mason is vibing. Mason seems like the type to vibe. He just gives me vibes. I'm not entirely sure what the vibes are, but he sure gives them to me. Hey, Fartface McGee! Back Zynga, yo, welcome back. I am trading vast amounts of clay to my masons in a minor scam. Because see, they give me 1 emerald for 9 clay, but then they give me 10 bricks for 1 emerald. So I think we know who's coming out with the better end of the deal here, if you know what I mean. Because look at that. Look how many bricks I got for that. Not as many brick. I got more bricks than I gave them clay, so suckers. I probably should not have that sort of attitude about my town's economy, but I mean, if they're the ones making it happen, then they're the ones making it happen. Like, what can I say? Alright. We are going to be done soon, though. I think probably even after just putting these bricks away, I think we're going to be done for today. It's been a long journey today of getting stuff done, so. But, okay, and yeah, we might leave it there. We might leave it there today. Sorry for it, Face Mickey. You came in right at the end. Right as I'm pulling off the armor to do a little F5 farewell. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Fart Face Mickey. I hope that's not too rough for you. But other news, thanks all for coming. I hope it was a good time for you. I had fun. I enjoyed today. We've got a dried out ocean monument. We've been scamming my villagers, so that's been really nice. Welcome to advising it. Yeah. So tomorrow may be a plot day. I'll just go ahead and leave that there. I've still got some things to work out with that, but I'm planning on having it be important probably. Yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow. I stream Monday through Saturday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. Hope you enjoy it. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys, bye! Thanks for coming around. Oh my dog's ready for me to go see her. I gotta go. Okay, yeah. Bye guys, thanks for coming around. It's been lovely having you. And